One, two, 1, 2. Yeah. We did it. What's good, people? What's good? Desmond was good. Desmond was first both times. You hear me? Let me know if y'all hear me because I had problems with the mic. That's why I had to log off and log back on. Ashima Brown was good. Will was good. Dre Life was good. Trayvon was good. MBN Chan was good. What's the deal? Hit that like button. Oh yeah, y'all can hear me. That's good. That's good. Um, we gonna go in tonight. Desmond, you gonna pull up tonight? I need everybody pull up tonight. Who gonna pull up? We're gonna talk basketball as it is. That's right. Run them likes up. Y'all heard my boy. My boy said run them likes up. Laker Talk was good. Go subscribe to his channel, Laker LA Sports Live. Dre said, look go. All right, Des. Lakers did good last night. I'm listen. They had all their horses, man. Russ played well. Melo played well. Malik Monk played well. Howard played well. They got to continue playing Howard. Are you watching the Bulls and Pelicans? Brandon Ingram not back, right? I wonder when Brandon Ingram coming back. I know Larry Nance come back tonight. Hood TMZ was good. I've been watching your channel, man. You scared me, bro. When you said about Bullets Gotti, that's my boy. So I woke up to that. I woke up to that, man, and I saw your channel popped up. Your channel popped up. I woke up to that. So, oh my God, my heart was just beating. I'm like, Bullets Gotti. I'm like, oh man. The Grizzlies a beast, MBN Chan. CJ, what's good, CJ? Cam Dudley was good. Oh, AD come back. It's lit. I think the Lakers gonna be a problem. The only problem is Vogel. You got to, man. You got to. He should just play Howard, period. I don't care if AD come back. Like, why you always have to make adjustments to teams? Let them adjust to you. We were successful with the big joint. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna talk to him on Hood TMZ. I'm definitely gonna talk to him because I don't want him to nothing happen to him because he's not really like that. Like he good dude. Sometimes the internet really get the guys. You know what I'm saying? It get to people, man. And I'm like, come on, man. Somebody did that to him. Like he ain't really trying to. He ain't really on that type time at all. Yeah, AD and Howard could cause problems. This new NBA nonsense. A lot of these teams think you can't have two big men in the lineup. And Howard is a fluid big man. He not no big burly big man. He's fluid. Oh, you can't have a big line. Yes, you can. Like these guys is crazy, man. These guys is crazy. I'm telling you, it'd be problems. Yeah, he do be. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He do be reckless on that. When I saw the CK joint, because I was locked up with CK, and I was like, I spoke to him. I like, yo, I said, God, man. I like, yo, you gotta chill, man. We won a championship going big. You 100% right about that, bro. Like, I don't get it. And this is the same coach we had. It's not like we had a different coach. Oh, thanks, Reg Dog. Thanks. He said, salute to the profile picture. You know who gave it to me? Knowledge. Knowledge sent this to me, man. That's what I said. You guys been dope. I was waiting for him to get up here to show him some love. I said, oh, this is hot. I saw my picture. I like my picture on and all that. Dow Pitts was good, bro. Walt's in the building. See you later. What's good? Without Kid. Buying the logo. Thanks, Zulu Nation. Party people. You want to get funky? Yeah, Zulu Nation. Bro, Zulu Nation is strong back in the days, man. Any of y'all living out of town? That's Zulu. Zulu was strong back in the days in the Bronx. I'm from Harlem, but Zulu was strong. They were strong. Zulu is the one who made Soul Sonic Force. It said do a new background cover banner. I don't know what's name did this for me. Knowledge. You're right. See, Desmond, I want everybody to read what Desmond said. Desmond hit it right on the point. He weren't stop trying to worry about Ruts. This frustrates me so much. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys remember. Remember when the Lakers was talking about DeMar DeRozan, right? So when the Lakers was talking about getting DeMar DeRozan, and then you had guys like Trevor Lane saying the fit. And I don't know if y'all guys, I'm pretty sure y'all remember when I did the video, and I was like, I'm tired of all this fit stuff. At the end of the day, you got basketball players. When you got guys to play ball, the game ain't changed. It changed, but it's not like it changed where it says you're not allowed to play a guy that's 7 feet and a guy that's 6'10" in the lineup at the same time. It's not like it's saying that. It's still 5-on-5. It's pretty much the same. It just made some adjustments. So the thing to get me mad, Desmond hit it right on the nail. They looking at the success. They going back where when LeBron and AD talked to Russ. So when LeBron and AD talked to Russ, they basically were saying, "Hey, Russ, when Russ got to Houston, they got rid of Capella because they was like, oh, it's successful with like this." They saw the success Houston started doing when they got rid of Capella. The lane was open and all the stuff there. And when LeBron and AD talked to Russ, they basically was like, order for this to work, because the Capella thing ain't working in Houston, you have to play center. And AD really didn't want to play center. AD never wanted to play center. He did it because he's like, all right, being a team player, he decided to say, okay, I'm going to play center. Now, since he decided to play center, it scrapped everything of Vogel, how he normally do things. So now it goes back to they feel they can't play Howard and AD with Russ in line. I think it's bullcrap. I think it's bullcrap. AD stand out to the perimeter anyway. And you have Howard on the big. You could put Howard in pick and rolls. It's ways you could do things, but you got to let teams adjust to you. We had a perfect blueprint when we won a championship. We was blocking everything in that paint. Every lob, the lob even went to JaVale, Dwight, or Anthony Davis. Every penetration, they had to worry about lob. We was lit. Who else in the building? My boy Malachi's in the building. Who else in the building? Dijon is in the building. Who else? Laker fan for life is in the building. Nike is in the building. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna start letting people up, man. Start letting people come through, man, right now. Get the likes up, get the likes up. But that's the sad part, man. I think it's just bad coaching and people following trends. I don't follow trends, man. I don't. I really don't follow trends. Because I know right now to get my channel popping, I know what to do. I know the blueprint to get this channel rocking. I know the blueprint to get this channel rocking. But I'm like, when you think about it, like, no, it's not worth it. Russ ruined everything. I ain't gonna say he ruined everything. See you later. With the coach, let me tell you, the coach did. I'm gonna say the coach for. Okay, I understand. Okay, the beginning of the season, you trying to implement Russ and you trying to do things. Once it came like end of December, and Russ was playing bad like that, you go back. My boy Nike said, I fuck with you, bro. I fuck with you too, Nike, man. I appreciate your love, man. You guys really support. J. Lou is in the building. Selden, what's up, Selden? Anybody want to come on? I dropped the link if y'all want to come on and talk y'all talk. You know what I'm saying? He lame duck coach. But the thing, my thing is, this will get me mad with Vogel. He tried everything under the sun but a big lineup. Think about it. He done, like, I mean, really tried. I don't mean like one game. I don't count that. He done played 4 guards with LeBron James at center. T the guard was good. You want to come up, bro? Come up. Come up. Anybody want to come up? Elder was good. Anybody want to come up talk basketball? Was good. But the thing that get me mad, he tried everything under the sun but the regular blueprint how we won a championship. The minute Russ was struggling, he should have said, forget that and go back and play the way how we supposed to play. Like, how have a big game? How ain't gonna play who we play next? I think who we play next? How might not even get no minutes? Oh, John Wick. Nah, I ain't following the you're right, John Wick. I'm not doing it. John Wick, I'm not doing it. But the point that's what this world is a lot of people follow trend or Pelicans, they're gonna have to play him against Valanciunas. See, he's gonna play because he's playing Valanciunas. LeBron told what's good. You know what I'm saying? Tron was good, Tron. See, that's the thing. People follow trends. And the trend is, this is the trend. Oh, small ball. Play these little lineups. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, you have more success when you go the opposite way. Always that. Always. Go big. And it's not like Howard is a grumpy big man. Howard can move. He said Zach LaVine ain't signed with the trash Bulls. I don't know. Now the Bulls trash now, everybody's saying, right? Let's get the likes up. Can I get the 50 likes? Let's get the 50 likes. Howard Wash. But what I'm saying is this. He's not the same. I'm not going to pretend he's the same, D-John. But what I'm saying is he could get you some quality minutes. The key to coaching, I'm pretty sure y'all could relate to this. That's in anything. If you want your leader to believe in you. These are the Bulls having offer him extension. The Bulls won him. Gregory Brown was good, bro. Now I ain't yawning today. I'm good, bro. But you gotta have confidence in your players, man. You got to. You got to. That just like a parent. You're a parent and you don't show your kid love, they're gonna do anything to get your attention. They're gonna start acting out, doing things. You know what I'm saying? That happens. You're right, Des. He said, hope the Lakers get Zach this summer. I'll be shocked. I'm not going to really hold my breath on Zach LaVine. Elder said no max deal for him. But you know he's going to get a max deal. See, that's the thing. Zach LaVine going to get, he will get, I will bet money Zach LaVine get a max deal this summer. Unless he get it like a big time injury. If he healthy during negotiations, I will bet anything he get a max money. He's going to get the max deal. He said trade and LeBron and THT to New Orleans for Zion and 2 other players. Zion stay hurt. I ain't expecting that either, Des. I'm not expecting Zach in LA. If the Bulls don't pay him, somebody gonna pay him a max deal. Zach LaVine like 25. That's right. We didn't play small in the bubble. Elder said negative. Germany was good, bro. He said, trade BI or Kobe Simmons. Who's Kobe Simmons? Who's Kobe Simmons? He said LaVine, like, oh, he's 27? My boy said he gonna tap in when he finished fixing it. He a handyman. My boy Texas was good. Okay, from Portland. Oh, we ain't getting him. Lakers don't got no cap space this year. Lakers don't got no cap space this year. Tim, my boy Tim is in the building. SD Hydro in the building. Alfonso in the building. Smooth Texas in the building. My boy Germany in the building. We got a lot of the guys in the day. Let's get some likes up, man. One thing for my crew, I should never tell my crew about no likes. It should be guaranteed a certain amount of likes for my crew. I know the guys who flying by, they might not like it. I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure you guys like it. Kobe and Jazz was good, bro. Hit that like button. Tron said the way Russ been playing, he was fine. Thank you. And man, Elder talked about that the other day. We talked about that. I said, if Russ can continue these next, let's just say we lose in the playing, right? Let's just say it, right? There's nothing wrong with saying it. I'm not putting it in the air, nothing like that. Let's just say, okay, we got 10. He played like, what Russ played like about 4 or 5 good games already? So let's say he played 4 good games already, and the remaining 9. Let's say he played good this last game of the season. He played good. Russ played good these last few games. That expiring contract, because now it's gonna look like because now people ain't really saying much now, but they inching their way and saying he is playing better. I don't think Russ struggled last night. He played all right last night. Mr. 221 was good, bro. I ain't see you in a minute. Gravy was great. Gravy was good. I want y'all to see what Gravy just said. Look what Gravy said. No bias. No bias. Gravy said he enjoyed watching the Lakers play without LeBron. A lot of ball movement. It's true. We did have a lot of ball movement. Nobody can't deny that. Look what my boy Gravy said, man. You can't deny that right there, man. You can't. He hit it on the nail. It was ball movement. I'm not saying we better without him, but it was a lot of ball movement. He said, I think we can do it, Des. I got a feeling about we gonna make a good move this year with Russ. Russ shot 50% yesterday, Elder. He ain't shoot bad. He shot 50%. It was an entertaining game. It's good, bro.
What's going on, Doc?
How you?
I'm good, man. No, I didn't think Russ had a great game last night. I didn't. He had 7 turnovers and he shot the ball poorly. He made a lot of bad decisions again. I mean, it wasn't like a overwhelming bad game like Russ normally had, where he, clearly gives the ball up in the end and turn it over and make really dumb plays in the end. In the end, we just couldn't get a stop. You know what I'm saying? They got any basket they wanted in the end. We competed and got baskets as well. But no, he didn't play good last night to me. 7 turnovers. It's gonna be, unless you throw up a 50 piece or triple double or something, it's gonna be hard for me to say you played well with 7 turnovers. Giannis did the other night with 9. Did you see Giannis?
Yeah, I ain't see it, but I know he had it. But the thing you got to think like this: Russ shot 50% yesterday. He ain't shoot horrible from the field.
Hold on a second. Let me look that up. I know at
Russ
one
shot
point he was
50%.
5 for. Hold on, let me look because I know at one point I looked he was 5 for. He was 5 for 16. So maybe in the end, because I know he did get a couple little, nothing baskets towards the end, little putbacks. He got that steal. Remember he did do that when the game was pretty much over. Then let me look. Yeah, he made a few baskets at the end.
From
Cause he,
within was good.
yeah,
Morel Johnson was good, bro.
yeah, he made
Javon
his
was
last
good.
he made his last 5 shots. Is what he did. Yeah, I just didn't like them 7 turnovers. He was -12 for the game, which was the highest. Yeah, I mean he didn't have, like I said, it wasn't one of them over the top horrible games. Because I think 5 of them turnovers came in the first quarter, if I ain't
Yes,
mistaken. Yeah.
yeah. He
So
settled down.
yeah, but my biggest thing always all year with Russ has been how he kills momentum. And I still saw that a little bit last night. Now he's better. He's definitely gotten better. But I still saw last night how he killing momentum. It looked like Arkansas about to upset Gonzaga. I don't know if you're watching the college
Now
stuff. There's a lot
what
of time. There's a lot of time
you
left,
got
but
about the game?
hey, they up 8. They up 8, and they making big shots. And Gonzaga's best guy, that 7 footer, he's uh he's in foul trouble, so he
Yeah,
can't play
Chet
no D.
Holmgren.
He can't play defense right now because they cost him. I'm talking about as weak as you can call. He probably I ain't on front. He done had 3 very weak calls. I mean, not even weak calls. They just bad calls. He didn't foul. But
Yeah,
it's a good game. I like Arkansas. They step it up. I'm not
SC
saying I like
Harper
them
said
to
he's
win.
getting exposed.
You
He
said
said
what?
Chet Holmgren getting exposed. He's supposed to be like the top 3 pick in the draft this year.
No, he's still gonna be that. I don't necessarily know he's getting exposed. I just think it's bad officiating, honestly, because he doing what he want offensively, but he ain't getting many touches because he been in foul trouble the whole game. They gave him like 2 quick ones, so he had to go out. When he came right back in, he got a third one. So, or no, he got his two. He got two as soon as he came back in the second half. Gonzaga really doing what they want to do. They just ain't making shots, and Arkansas is. They so big, man, with that Timmy guy and them guys. They big. So Arkansas, they scrapping. It's a good game. I'm watching that right now. Which I don't watch college, so I'm kind of surprised.
This
But
is
they
a good
doing
time
good.
to watch college when they get close to
Oh yeah, the tournament.
the
Yeah, I'm
tournament.
on I'm on the road. That's probably the only reason I'm watching college basketball. That's the only reason
Oh,
I'm watching.
oh yeah.
But yeah, the
You
Lakers,
right?
Russ, man, Russ. He's I believe we talked about it the other day too. His stock is literally going up though, as they see him, try to adapt this game, play well in certain situations, still hit big shots. Last night I thought was a good situation for Russ to boost his stock. And I think what he did last night was I don't know, it's one of them, what do you call it, neutral type of things, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Probably a neutral
Yeah.
type of thing. Cause I think teams can look at Russ and say, hey, can he still run the show? Can we put the ball in his hands and he do it? You know what I mean? And last night, if you're a team, me personally, if I'm a team, I'm looking at that like, Uh, well, I gotta have something else motivating me. It can't be that because the turnovers are just still too crazy. It's too sporadic. His shot selection to me is not good. It's very predictable. When someone scores on him, he is coming right back to try to score on them. It's just it's a given. He gonna back him down. He gonna take a stupid three. He gonna do something like that. And then there was a couple of defensive players last night that just, Russ is not the greatest defender, but he really was bad. I saw one play with a one dude, the shooter they had from who do we play and lose to? Philly. What was his name? Korkmaz?
Yeah, Korkmaz.
Korkmaz. They let that booger shoot the same shot 3 straight times in a row from the same spot. And of course he made all three. And then the Lakers finally called a timeout. Then they came in on one play, and I saw Russ standing to the left side of the rim, down on the baseline. and Korkmaz run behind him, and I'm like, Russ don't see him. He don't see him at all. He never even looked. I'm like, but he got to look because you're not guarding anyone. So a normal player will be looking to see who am I guarding. You know what I'm saying? Where's my man at? And he never did. And I'm like, what is he doing? Like in a one man zone or what's he doing? Because they was in man to man. I thought for a minute maybe in the zone. No, they were in man to man. He was guarding Cork Moss and had no clue that he had already ran the baseline and was over in the corner, in the left corner, right? And then Russ just freelancing. He just bouncing, and I'm just like, this nigga has no clue Cork Moss is right behind him. So Russ takes 2 steps up because it looks like boy's gonna try to penetrate. Cork Moss just cuts to the basket. They throw it to him. He's under the basket all by himself for a layup. It's stuff like that, bro. I'm telling you, NBA people, they see that stuff, they gotta be like, man, you can't be this way in year 14. It's no way possible. Oh wow, that's crazy. That last shot shouldn't have counted. The guy that made the pass when baseline and stepped out of bounds. I mean, like clearly stepped out of bounds and then passed the ball. Yeah, but man, crazy with the Lakers, man. They were talking all this trade stuff. Um, only way we getting a big trade, big name trades got to be through big name person got to be through trade, y'all. We don't have no free agent. We ain't got no money.
That's what I'm saying. It had to be through trade.
Oh yeah, it's gonna have to be through
But but
trade.
but look, you know what's crazy? We were just talking about Jimmy Butler, because now
Yeah.
not saying now if Miami, let's say, and me and my homeboys talk about this, but I was gonna wait till we do our show to talk about this. But since you here,
Uh
um,
huh.
me and my homeboys talking about the
Oh
incident.
my
They
God.
said Jimmy Butler been into a lot of incidents that rubbing people the wrong way. Like it's getting. That's why I said a lot of people sided with the coach and Haslam. So, and I was like, remember you were just saying that a disgruntled star
Mhm.
by the playoffs, somebody may be up for grabs. You never know because now let's say if they draw Brooklyn and lose first round, Miami,
Mhm. Yeah.
Jimmy Butler already in his 30s, they may look to move him. They got players
I
his
can. I can tell you right now, the only way Miami will move him to LA, they may look to move him,
no,
but don't.
I ain't say to LA. I said because
Oh, okay, okay,
man, you
okay.
talked about players being star
Miss.
players going to be up for maybe up for trades. You said after
Yes.
the
Yeah.
playoffs. Remember we
Yes.
talked about that?
Yes, sir. I remember that. Yes, sir. Yeah, and he could be one. I mean, they say that Jimmy antics wear on people a lot, and that what's his name? The big dude, Udonis Haslam. That all he was doing was protecting the Heat culture, because apparently old boy yelled at him when they came back when they called a timeout. Because I guess what's his name? They went on a 19-0 run, and Spoelstra started yelling at him right when they came to the bench, and Jimmy Butler snapped and yelled back at him, and that's why old boy went off on him. So that's why old boy went off on him. But again, who knows? Who knows? He could be one on the move though, depending on the scenario. It's a lot of teams. I remember I said I don't know if you remember this, Kareem. I talked about this when everybody was all hyped up on the Bulls at the beginning of the year and all this stuff. I said, "Hey, look," and I was telling them that Chicago never offered old boy an extension because that's around. Do you remember when everybody was trying to talk about how uh what was it? Zach was what was I thinking? When Zach Levine, they were saying about him. Oh no, no, AD. They were saying AD needs to be traded. Remember when all that was going on in the beginning of the year
Yep.
when he got hurt? And I kept saying, "Give me a viable trade," and
I
nobody
remember
could
you
put
said
together a viable trade. A viable trade means a trade that works for all three parties involved. The players is a party, and each team is a party. It's got to work for everybody, y'all. Both teams and the players for a trade to really go down. And I'm telling you, I would not be surprised. Um, well, it's too late now because it would be like Kareem, I'm asking you now, how does that work? If he signs an extension in the summer, but then they trade him, is that considered a sign and trade?
it would have to be agreed as a trade. A sign and trade. It had to be a sign and trade.
That is considered a sign and trade?
If they trade him, yes, that's a sign and trade. But if he signed with them,
because he's eligible for an extension.
no,
I
but
know
he
if a oh, go ahead.
no now, but he opting out. He
Okay,
opting out.
that's what.
His extension passed already. Then you have
Okay, so
a deadline for extension.
he is a free agent then.
He
Period.
is a free agent. Yeah,
Once the season ends, he's a free agent. Okay, that's what I
yeah,
didn't know. I didn't know because like LeBron, he hasn't signed his extension yet.
yeah. See,
But
LeBron
there's
eligible for
another. But
extension.
there's a time this summer to where he can sign an extension. Oh, that's right though. But see, LeBron has one more year left, and
LeBron
because
have another year.
you have an option there, and then you have an option on that last year. Like once LeBron starts playing, he
So
has
the,
up to a certain time to sign an extension. He can't go into the offseason without that extension signed. He would automatically become a free agent if that's not signed before his contract ends.
yeah, because
Correct.
LeBron will be unrestricted, and Zach
So,
Zach has
Zach now, Zach Levine coming would have to be a signing trade, which doesn't work for the Lakers because the hard cap. You can't have three superstars and be hard cap. You just can't do it. You can't do it. You got it because you can't go luxury tax then. You know, you know. So,
yeah.
and so that's not gonna happen, and that's why I was like, if he got, I was thinking like LeBron, but I didn't know if he had another year left or is he automatically gonna be a free agent when this year over? Because if he is, this game ain't over with Gonzaga. It's a minute 50 to go. They down 6, but it don't look
Gonzaga down
good.
6.
Yeah, it don't look
This
good
is the
because,
big man
uh,
fouled out. Hogan
yeah, he
fouled.
did. It was, I'm telling you, bro. I'm not exaggerating. I saw four of his fouls, and all, those four that I saw, ain't no way I'd have called any of those fouls. I wouldn't have called none of those fouls. Oh, they just turned it over.
No way he don't next
Oh,
KD.
and the foul. Don't do and one. Oh my God, they gave it to him. And one. The dude tried to grab him from behind. They got it still on the fat, and the guy tried to grab him from behind. He didn't go for the ball. He just tried to grab him, and he never dribbled it again.
Holcomb having a bad game today. Who?
Yeah,
Because
because of the fouls. He had a rough game because of the foul. They didn't count the basket. That basket should count because he never dribbled again. He took his 2 steps and laid it up. Like when the guy grabbed him, he just went through the grab, with strength and finished the basket. That should be an and one.
he ain't nowhere near no KD. Alfonso.
Oh no, Hogan, no, he's not even. No. I hope people ain't comparing him to KD. I've
Alfonso
never,
next
I've
KD.
never heard that comparison. They say he better than he has a potential to be better than Porzingis though. One thing he has is in like defensively, he will block your shot. He going after them block shots. He just don't, freshman. He was 17, 18 years old. He don't have no strength right now.
Yeah, no strength. Yeah.
No, he so put a little strength on him. Cause like KD skinny, but he's strong. You know what I'm saying? You'll never see nobody just Debo KD. He's strong to be a little dude. I remember in the what do you call it when they go and work out? They have to do the bench press, 40-yard dash, all that kind
Yeah,
of stuff.
yeah,
Remember KD couldn't lift the what was it, 135, 145?
yeah.
When you got the
It's
bar and
135.
yeah, when you got the bar and just he couldn't do it. He couldn't lift it and 18. That's how weak he was. But he couldn't do it. Hmm.
Damn. He said he had 1917. Holcomb.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Oh, just another game he did. Not this one. This game, I think he only had 11 points.
J Mar, I ain't hear nothing about AD. Lakers keeping that quiet. You heard anything about AD coming back? Did anybody hear anything about AD coming back?
No, I haven't either, J Mar. They've been saying he working out, but they ain't saying when he coming back. So, uh, they were supposed to do something this week with AD, weren't they? Like a reevaluation or something,
Yeah,
or last week?
think Friday. I think. But
Yeah,
today Wednesday, right?
today is Thursday. Yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah, tomorrow's Friday.
What up, AJ?
I'm telling you, man, I'm amazed at these calls they get.
He said he got bad feeling. AD8 coming back.
I won't be surprised. I am totally amazed at these calls. Gonzaga's been in the bonus for like
What up,
for
Donna?
the whole second half of the second half.
Anybody want
Oh,
to come through and kick it with Man Elder? Y'all can come through.
come on through.
Come through.
Yeah, I can tell you
First
this
week of
though.
April.
Arkansas making big shots. They've been making big shots. I thought there was a chance with this if the Lakers was talking about trading Anthony Davis, that's what a Zach LaVine trade would be viable. They can't get an offense. Oh, he hooked him. I'm sorry, bro. I'm very sorry. I'm
They got any
very.
NBA prospect on Arkansas? You saying Elder?
Mm, I mean, it may.
Who's this?
No.
Mr. Hold On. Who's this?
Look at that. Look at that. I mean, he clearly wrapped and grabbed the dude's leg.
Guys,
But then they call that. Then they call that. The officials have been really bad
guys,
in this game.
guys, anybody, if y'all want to come on the chat, I want to see the name that y'all use on the chat. Because, like, if I see, like, this way I know who I'm talking to. SD Hydro, J Mar, Texas, you know, because now I got Mr. Hold On. I didn't see this. This is how trolls come in and do some weird stuff. So, Mr. Hold On, who are you? Mr. Hold On, who are you? Just tell me. That's Goat Mike. All right.
Why has he got so many different names?
No. Here's the ordeal, Kareem and Elder. Here's the ordeal. My channel name is Goat Mike. My slogan name is Mr. Hold On, because I say that a lot.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's a foul. No,
I ain't know because lately people be doing some crazy stuff.
Oh yeah, you gotta be careful.
Yeah, you gotta be careful, man.
I got my face on the avatar. It's my avatar. I got my face, jersey on.
Yeah, but people been trolling you. You know how that go.
Oh yeah. Guy been have my name and profile pic. Guys is out here reckless.
It look like you work
reckless.
Your arms look big, man.
Hell yeah, I stay in the gym, man.
Oh,
I be staying in the gym.
Like you ready to hurt something.
All the time, man. All the time. Shout out to Elder Kareem and what's good text in the chat, man.
Salute, my brother.
What's up, Texas?
It's over, man. It looked like it should be over for Gonzaga.
Yeah. Well,
he said, J Mar said that the refereeing is trash. You were just talking about that.
Boy, I'm telling you, bro. I'm watching this and I'm like, you make me think all these boogers is from the state of Arkansas. This is some horrible calls, bro. I mean, I'm talking about stuff that you got 3 refs. This is blatant stuff. And they reviewing this play. What's to review? The ball rolled off this dude's midsection. I don't understand what they're reviewing.
That's why college basketball is trash. Because I mean, they've been calling. I've been noticing since like 2016. They've been making egregious, like little tic tac calls, and that's what they do. They don't let them really play.
Right here, this guy went to. You know how you jump in the air to get a ball that's going out of bounds? Mm-hmm. He catches it, but it falls through his hand, right? And you literally watch the ball roll off his chest to his stomach to his midsection and out of bounds. Don't touch it. And I'm like, what are y'all reviewing?
They blind.
Oh, Steph at the game. The game must be in San Francisco. Yeah, Steph at the game, y'all. Yeah, he at this game. Yeah, it must be in San Francisco. They must be playing up in San Francisco. I don't know. And then they take it forever.
Yeah, Duke plays next. Yeah, Duke's gonna win it all. I promise you. I called Baylor's gonna win it all last year. Baylor, they did it. So
who you got winning this year?
I got Duke winning it. I like Texas Tech. I'm from Texas. No.
Because old boy retired.
No. I got Duke winning. I I got them winning. I like Texas Tech. You know, Texas Tech. Y'all recall a couple years ago went all the way. Or a few years ago, Baylor won it all.
Yeah.
I hope Texas Tech wins.
Championship game, right?
Huh?
Texas Tech
yeah, to Virginia. Yep.
So you called Baylor from the beginning of the season, or when the playoffs started?
I called it at the beginning of the season. Yeah, I mean I can't prove it because I didn't know any of y'all then, but yeah, I had Baylor winning it all the way.
Man, shoot the ball. You got 29 seconds. There's a hook. Good block.
Man,
that
Duke
was
going,
a good no call.
Duke going home tonight. I'm sorry.
I hope Duke loses. I just have Texas Tech. No. Who are they playing tonight? No, but yeah, it's Tech, right? Yeah.
Texas Tech gonna win. I'm sorry.
I think it's Texas Tech. Somebody looked it up. Like, I don't want to lie.
Looked like a good block.
I hope they win. Yeah.
They finna put Duke in the body bag. I'm sorry, bro.
I hope Tech wins. I think Texas Tech. I got. Let me look it up.
It's Texas Tech.
They probably got a couple good. There's some role players that may make the league. I don't see nobody that's just like standout star for Arkansas.
Because I normally do my scouting this time of year.
Shit.
Texas Tech and Duke it's gonna be a good game, but Texas Tech gonna pull it out in the end. It's gonna be a close game though.
They play Duke. Yeah.
It's gonna be very close, but Texas Tech gonna pull it out. Watch what I tell you.
Who they got? They got any NBA prospects in Texas Tech?
I don't think they do. They probably got mostly role players over there.
Yeah, they got a lot of good solid players.
Solid players around as a team, but they don't got any like 5-star
guys
recruits.
that I had heard of that were gonna be lottery guys. Them cats already been eliminated from the tournament.
Damn!
Oh my God! No, he didn't hit that shot.
Yeah, Herbert Elder just said all the big names gone.
Did they not count it? What happened?
Is Imani Bates playing in college already? Imani Bates?
Yeah, he had a horrible year.
Oh my God, bro!
He had a horrible year.
Yeah, I heard
he was doing great in high school. I don't know what happened to him. He was balling in high school, killing motherfuckers.
Well, he came out early. Remember, he reclassified and came out a year early.
Yeah, he came a year early. Yeah,
I think that
cost him. He got to bounce back, man. He got to bounce back. He got to, bro.
You think he gonna put in for the draft?
He'd be dumb to. From what I heard, I didn't see it. I just, from what I heard, he looked trash. Then he got hurt at the end of the year, so because I don't think he was playing at the end of the year when Memphis lost. I don't think he played. So he I don't want to, because I didn't watch it, so I don't want to speculate. I just heard he played bad. I think somebody even told me he fell out of their rotation. He played so bad.
Damn.
Yeah, the Hardaway couldn't even play him. And I'm like, whoa. He might not just not been mature enough, physically. So, because he was 16 maybe?
I think 17.
Remember, he came out as a junior.
Yeah, but some people be behind. I'm gonna look his name up now. I think he's 17.
Okay.
Anybody look up Imani Bates? How old is Imani Bates?
Which is still young though. That's still young.
Who got 4 first-round picks? See somebody playing games. They got Goat Mike again up here, man. That's crazy. They're trying to come in at your name.
I'm not even going to cap. I haven't watched college ball like I used to.
Still on Goat Mike.
Goat Mike. Make free throws now. Oh, he ain't even here now. He dropped out.
My bad. Oh. I had whenever I got bad connection and I pop out to pop back in, it has 2 avatars for some reason.
Oh, okay. They say 18, Elders.
Oh, 18.
They said
that's probably 18. That may be why he did it. Because why did he fall? Why did he reclassify?
Why did he fall? Why did he fall out so bad, man? Did he work on his game, or did he just not take it serious?
Doesn't always transition immediately. He could probably be better next year. I mean, he needs to go back to school for maybe 1, maybe 2 more years, if you ask me.
He should go to school for like 2 years, in my opinion. If what Elder's saying is 100% right, go back and play 2 more years in college.
Wasn't he a high prospect? I don't know, because I stopped following college.
He was the number 1 player, wasn't he?
See, that's gonna kill his rep, because like, when is the last time we've seen a definitive guy that was that high like fall off? John Wall never. These guys always elevated their game. That's a bad look for him. He's got to play 2 more years. I have a hell of a year next year. I mean, a hell of a year.
They say he's supposed to be the next KD. They say he's a guaranteed NBA superstar.
That's gonna kill his rep. Yeah.
They saying he's supposed to be a guaranteed. No,
making it look bad.
0% chance he don't be a star, not an NBA player, a star. That's
he making us look bad, Kareem. He making us look bad right now.
Well,
I know.
Maybe he a late bloomer. Let me pull up his stats this year.
He got to get in that gym, man. Start practicing.
Yeah.
I go to ESPN.
Yeah, wait, is Baylor still in the tournament? Somebody, I think, I don't know.
Baylor? No, they lost.
They got knocked out. Okay. See, I'll watch it I have to watch it this weekend to get caught up because, yeah, I'm not even gonna lie, I have not been following the sport in 2 years.
This will be the second
It seems
number
like
one
since
knocked
COVID,
out too.
college, nobody, it
Yeah,
seemed like
yeah,
that,
exactly.
right?
I stopped watching it like right around 2020. Yep.
Yeah. Because this time I used to be locked
Because
in.
remember, they
like
lost the whole year. Remember, they had to cancel everything.
You know,
There
yeah,
was
at the
no
beginning of
champ- what was that?
2020, they killed it. Yeah.
2020 or 19, they had a year where they didn't have any. Oh my God, how do you foul a dude on a?
Yeah, 2020, they didn't have the March Madness. Nope.
He said somebody eating some wet chicken.
That's a bang. That's a bang reference.
That's my. I'm chewing on these raisins, man. I need to stop. My bad.
Outside.
My bad. I forget that's all in y'all ear.
But Kareem, I think the Lakers have a legitimate shot if as long as AD can come back healthy. I said it before on Mike's channel. I said I really believe that they can make some damage because I think they can beat Phoenix if they're fully equipped. If they are fully equipped and Russell slows the hell down like he's been doing, playing much more high IQ ball. I mean, he's got to stop forcing the issue. Make the right plays. You'll still get your 19, 20. Bron and all these guys collectively, I think they have enough to give the Suns a problem. If you watch the games, you might think the same thing.
They definitely have enough.
The coach gonna have to coach his ass. Than I do.
All I know is this: history says when LeBron and AD are on the court and they play the whole series, they have not lost. History says that.
Defensive commitment is another thing too. Like I say, they don't need to play A+ level defense. Just give me B- to C+. It's just commitment to the defensive end. You know, they have the offensive ability, firepower. Even Augustine gets you 15. I said that was a great pickup before he even stepped on the court. You know.
All I know
it said Monty Bates. He averaged 9.7 points. 3.3 rebounds, 1.3 assists on 38% shooting. Ooh wee.
How many minutes? Was he getting minutes too?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. For the season, he averaged 23.4.
Okay.
32% from three. Almost really 33. 32.9. 33 from three. 38.5 from the field. That's not good. 2.5 turnovers almost a game. That's not good. You got more turnovers than assists.
I just can't recall the last time we saw the highest prospect be bad in college. When we seen him do well in college, like Michael Beasley, and then he wasn't terrible, but other guys drop off in the NBA. I mean, that's the NBA. He had
a really bad year, y'all.
Let me ask the guy named the guy in the chat to put that comment. The Lakers ain't played bubble since some LOL. He said something. Look, the Lakers have never lost with AD and LeBron on the court playing a whole series. They were up 2-1 just last year. It took AD getting hurt for them to fall out. Like I said, if AD and LeBron is on that court and they're healthy, what's his name? Was it Desmond or Addison? If LeBron and AD is on that court and they're healthy, and they play the whole series, the Suns don't stand a chance. Just keeping it real.
The thing that gives me confidence is that this team can compete.
I can't get in with y'all on that. Lakers have shown me. They've shown me one thing this year: how to be inconsistent. That's the number one thing they've shown me.
I understand that, Elder. But Elder, what series can you show me where those two guys played the whole series and lost?
You're only talking about 1 year though that they did that.
You just saw last year when both of them guys out there.
Hold on, bro. They only played 1 year like that because last year it was the first round and they didn't do it and they lost. So only history you talking about is the bubble. That's it.
AD didn't play every game last year in the first round. He got hurt in game 3 or 4.
You're not listening. The statement you're making, the only history you have to back that is the bubble. No other history. You act like they have multiple playoff years where they've done this. The only history you got is the bubble. Because last year
I understand that.
Yeah, last year they didn't do it because they didn't make all the games.
I understand what you're saying, but all I'm saying, Elder, I understand everything you're saying, but all I'm saying is I have to see it to actually believe it. That's all I'm saying. If I watch my two eyes, those two guys on the court, the whole series, and they don't win, then I'll believe it. But I'm just saying I have to physically see it. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at. I have to see that.
I got you.
I have not seen those two guys play a whole series and not win. I haven't seen it.
I got you. Yeah, I don't believe in the Lakers like that this year. They my team, but from what they shown me, I'm gonna believe what they shown me. Even when a few times they were both healthy, all three were healthy, whatever the case may be. They just have been the model of inconsistency to me this year. You know, even in playing better, they still are inconsistent. You know, we all agree that they've been playing better the last 4 or 5 games. They still been inconsistent.
Okay, so do you give half the blame to Frank Vogel for the inconsistent play? Because Vogel is a part of these losses too.
No, I give all the blame to everybody. I don't just single out one person, one individual. And
okay,
the team is inconsistent because they're inconsistent at the top with the ownership. They're inconsistent in leadership from front office. The Ramsey, the Rambuses, and Pelinka, they're inconsistent with the coaches, and they're definitely inconsistent with the players. So I blame them all. None of them. I've been saying this for months. None of them have shown me. Yeah, none of them have shown me that winning is the number one thing. Think about this. Think about this, y'all. And I'm not. This ain't no bash LeBron. I just have to use this as an example though because it fits. It fits. How are you gonna say you're having the time of your life right now, and you're 10 games under 500? Now I know that been kind of blown up in the news media and all that, but when you really think about it and process that, how could you be having the time of your life playing basketball right now, and you're 10 games under 500? See, that's the type of stuff that pisses off true Laker fans. And then it goes to what I'm saying. You number one for you can't be winning if you're 10 games under 500 and you're saying you're having the time of your life just because you go to Cleveland and get you a triple double and dunk on your friend that can't jump over a deck of cards. I'm telling you, I'm just being honest. How can this is just another example. And in the front office, I don't even have to give all these examples they've done. The lack of spending when they should spend, the lack of cutting when they should cut. You see what I'm saying? All year. The lack of decision making when they should make decisions when it comes to trades. The coaches, I don't have to get into how they've shown us clearly. Playing small ball against the biggest team in the NBA. The whole team 6'10" with 7'4" wingspans, and you got small ball out there. I'm telling you, I have not seen from Jeanie Buss. I have not seen from the Rambuses. I have not seen from Pelinka. I have not seen from nobody on this coaching staff. And I definitely haven't seen from any player of significance. And I'm talking about your veterans, your top 75, your Hall of Famers. I ain't seen from none of them that winning is the number one thing.
What you think about what Reg Dog said, what Shannon Sharp said today on TV? You see Reg Dog?
Shannon Sharp said about LeBron winning, but the Lakers not. I mean, this is, again, Shannon Sharp, to me, I didn't see it. I'm going to go off what this brother just said. He is the epitome of LeBron James fans right now. They don't give a shit about the Lakers. Let's just keep it real. LeBron James fans, they don't care what happens with the Lakers. All they care about is the success of LeBron James. Shannon Sharp saying LeBron James is winning. Why? Because LeBron James is adding to his legacy. In their eyes, when you love LeBron, this horrible, shitty, terrible season you having, when you've accumulated all of this talent, right, means nothing because they already have a built-in excuse for him. Well, he's 37. He's played 19 years. He's the only one out here balling. So what else you expect him to do? See, that's a built-in excuse for him. So they don't care that the Lakers are 10 under. All they care about is putting another stat on his resume towards trying to justify that he's a GOAT. If you really think about this, let's just keep this real. Let's keep this real. and then I'll let somebody else speak. You really only hear LeBron James lovers talking about the GOAT conversation. I don't hear anybody. I don't hear people that really love Michael Jordan. I don't hear them bringing up the GOAT conversation. They don't. They don't talk about the GOAT. Something. It's nothing to talk about. You understand what I'm saying? It's the LeBron James, factards and statologists. It's them that always is pushing the GOAT narrative. And most of them are non-ballers because they've never played the game. And you can tell it when they talk because you can tell they don't have an understanding of the essence of the game and how it works because it's just spitting out stats. It's just spitting out stats.
Mm-hmm.
And they believe in it so much.
Well,
that's what it. But the thing to me is this. That's why he can. Shannon, let me get back on topic. Shannon Sharpe can say that because he's a LeBron James fan. Remember, he got on there and said not too long ago, man, I don't care about watching these games no more. All I want to see is what LeBron gonna do. All I want to see is how many points LeBron gonna score. And in their minds, it's everybody else's fault except LeBron. Let's forget the fact he put all these players together. Let's forget all this other stuff. It's just that. So that statement that Shannon Sharpe made, it makes sense to me. Go ahead, bro.
Well, here's the thing about this. This is all just entertainment, and a lot of people don't understand. Ascertain is like same thing. Like Skip Bayless puts out these bogus headline stories, and people run with it. Same thing with Shannon. Like me, I'm a LeBron advocate. The biggest thing because LeBron's gonna get that damn scoring title inevitably, as long as he stays healthy, God willing, and everything. No career-ending injury, season, whatever. But the thing about it is that I want him to get the ring. That's much more meaningful because the given standpoint is that he's going to get that damn record. So, but Shannon is like, people don't understand. These are just entertainment people, just that they're shoving in people's faces so they can generate these falsified narratives and people run with it. And that's the thing that Skip lovers do, who would tend to be Kobe or Jordan lovers or LeBron haters. And then you got people like for Shannon, he's for the LeBron lovers that make excuses for LeBron. I agree with that. LeBron is my GOAT for many reasons, but I'm a realist. LeBron, if he can get this ring somehow, and I think if they can conquer Goliath early on, which is probably the first round, I think it's possible. Am I saying it's going to happen? No, but I'm saying it's possible. If they get past Phoenix, I don't see anybody collectively who will take down this team. I don't think Utah's going to do it. I still don't think Denver's going to do it. I think Memphis, yes, they have the running gun power, but anybody knows in the playoffs, you got to make the shit stagnant. You got to slow them down, and you got to beat them from an IQ standpoint. I think, and then you still got LeBron. If AD is not healthy, it's all over. But if AD's healthy, then you still have the threat of DJ Augustine. You still got the young guy, Gabriel, who can commit to the defensive end, play decent, solid defense, and collectively score and play smarter basketball, but you got to have effort defensively and rebounding. I think this team, if they can get past Phoenix, if they can, I think that they can go to the finals. That's just how I'm seeing it. But from a LeBron standpoint, I think he has to win this year. And you said it yourself a long time ago. If he wins this year, you said he goes from number 6 to number 1. I remember that. You said he goes from 6 to the GOAT. And I hope he does win, man. I hope he wins it all. He's got to win it all to me.
You understand why I said that, though, right?
Given the circumstances, is that why?
No. The only reason I made that statement is because he's playing with Russell Westbrook.
Exactly, yeah.
And I've been saying for 2 decades plus that guys like Russell Westbrook, you can't win with guys like that. You can't. You cannot win with a guy like that on your team. Especially if he's a lead dog or like one of your main players like Westbrook is on this team. You cannot win with it. So I made the statement that if LeBron wins with Westbrook this year, I won't make him the GOAT. Now, again, his resume starts to catch up with the people I have in front of him. Because at that point, he ties some people when it comes to championships. Because right now, everybody I have above him have more championships. So what I would get LeBron James lovers to say is, well, if it's all about championship, I didn't say it was all about championships. But once you are elite, I don't diminish the championships like LeBron James lovers will. They'll diminish championships. Why? Because he got 6 losses in the championship. It makes sense for them to diminish the championships. But I don't, because you play to win the game. A real true baller, you playing to win the chip. And the guys that are in front of him, they all got winning records in the finals. And they all got at least 5 championships. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah.
if LeBron wins this year, he don't have the winning record. Now, what will make me forgive the winning record is him doing something that I personally believe would never happen in the game, and that's
And
win with a
Russ.
guy like West. Not just Russ, guys like Russ, but Russ
Yep.
is like the apex of that person. I've
And
never
then
seen anyone like Russ. I haven't. I've never seen a player in 40 plus years of watching NBA basketball like Russell Westbrook. I have
yeah.
not. So if he figures out something this year and they win, I will make him my GOAT publicly.
And here's the
But
thing
I don't
too.
think I don't think I'm gonna have to do that though. I'm not too
And
concerned
here's
about
the.
making him the GOAT.
Oh, okay. I mean, I think he'll go to the finals. That's just me though. But we'll see. Y'all call me crazy now, but when this shit plays out, hopefully it does, and people will say, okay,
Hey,
you were right. But
it's a lot
it's
of
a long
LeBron
shot.
James. It's a lot of people that love LeBron that they trust him so much that's why they believe the Lakers have a chance.
But it's more so AD, like if AD is healthy, once again, that's what I think makes this possible. Because I mean, I know what LeBron is, but I'm a realist. I'll never spew out any craziness. But when you say people diminish the people's wins, to a degree that's true. But I'm a context guy too. Now I know 4 and 6 is going to always be etched in our memory until he changes the resume, possibly. But I mean, people diminish LeBron James's career by attributing all the success to his longevity. And that's an issue I would have, but that's the issue I would have. And I'm a context guy, and we look at the guys that LeBron has played with, and even though he's failed, we see who he's had on his team. I'm a context person. Like people want to provide context for Jordan in a lot of areas, and if you got Jordan as your GOAT, I don't argue that. But they provide context when Bird was kicking his ass religiously, but when they say, oh, he didn't have this, he didn't have that. But then when LeBron does it, and then I go to Bang's channel, right? Bang always praises LeBron, but it seems like I see a lot of MJ lovers, sometimes Kobe lovers. They'll try to ruin the party and bring up other people. Now maybe I'm seeing different stuff, but I don't really see people try to crap on an MJ parade or a Kobe parade. But every time, look, hold on. Every time,
hold on.
What?
You said you go to Bang channel. You don't see people try to crap on MJ.
Hold on.
Oh my God.
Hold on.
No, man, I'm making sure I understood.
Sorry,
I'm making
yes.
sure I understood what you said.
I got to correct this. No. He might throw subliminal shots, but hold on. But the basis of his whole standpoint, he may throw some subtle shots at MJ, but the basis of his whole thing, I like Bang. He does. I mean, but he's focused on LeBron. He's not really trying to always make the focal point of his hatred towards another player. Like when I go to a guy named
and Bang, I do believe me, I support Bang.
Yeah,
I support him. You know, but what Bang's purpose is they love stats over there. Stats are facts. They put it on T-shirts, all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, he has to diminish what the other ones that will be considered that. Now, I don't remember anybody ever. I personally don't have anyone ever that has told me Kobe Bryant is the GOAT. Now, mind you, Kobe's my second favorite player of all time next to Magic Johnson.
Okay.
And I've never considered Kobe the GOAT. I've always considered Mike, and I ain't seen a better player than Mike, period. Do what he do, play how he play. I've never seen one better with my own eyes. That's the stuff they'll do over there. But he constantly demeans, and he calls it just informing us. He says things about Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. But all that is making them, like, you know, they push this false narrative that the 90s was a weak era. I wish they could have played, because I played in the 90s. So I know it wasn't weak. I know for a fact it wasn't weak. This era way weaker than the 90s. Way weaker than the 90s.
Elder, we was all plumbers in the 90s.
Yeah,
ball.
They say dumb stuff like that. Plumbers and electricians. I'm like, no, that's Bill Russell, and that's a fact. That's not us putting Bill Russell and them down. Those guys had full-time jobs and played basketball part-time. That's what they did. That's why they only had 8 teams.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, again, Bang, my dude, but they love LeBron over there. That is a pro-LeBron channel. And I don't have a problem with that, because if you go to my guy Ticket, because Ticket's my guy, I support him too. Ticket is an anti-LeBron channel. But it's amazing. At Ticket's channel, they say I defend LeBron too much. On Bang's channel, they say I come at LeBron too much and I don't give him no credit. I said, no, I give LeBron credit where it's due. I respect I don't love LeBron the way y'all love him. I just don't. And I go to tickets and tell them I don't hate LeBron like y'all hate him. Because I don't. I think I keep it square across the board. But on Bang's channel, I find myself having to talk on the negative because they never do. And on Ticket's channel, I got to talk on the positive because they never talk positive about LeBron. Well, I can't say that. I'm sorry. I cannot say that. There's plenty of videos out there where Ticket talks extremely positive about LeBron. He does. And this year, he really hadn't been coming at LeBron because he kept saying, hey, the man in year 19.
That's Carcino.
I ain't gonna just. Yeah, he said that. Well, that's what Ticket was saying. I ain't gonna, but then he had videos where he ended up having to come at LeBron because LeBron got out there and started saying crazy stuff. I don't want to get us off topic and make us about LeBron. The key is with the Lakers. The key is with the Lakers. The whole organization is a problem, from Jeanie Buss on down to the players. No one is committed to winning this year, in my personal opinion. I don't see it from anyone, from Jeanie all the way down to LeBron. And when I say LeBron, I mean the players, because he's the captain of the team and all that stuff. So the players, none of the players, AD, LeBron, Russ, Carmelo, none of them top 75, none of them. Dwight Howard, I don't see the commitment from him. I don't see it from nobody. I don't.
But you know the thing is, like me, you, and most, right? Us three up here, we older. We saw Michael. Most of the guys I noticed I be hearing doing a lot of argument. The guys
I got you, J-Mar, I got you.
Like,
go ahead,
like Texas is only 25 years old.
Okay.
So
he ain't see Mike play.
He ain't see Michael. Me, you, and most, us three up here, we seen him. So it's our takes always gonna be different.
But Kareem, can I add this really quickly? Okay. No, that's true, Jamar. I can't think of somebody who's allocated their attention to hating MJ or Kobe. That's just me though. But to the point is that, like, my dad is 56. I got uncles that are 50s. I know everybody's opinions are different, but I've seen a lot of older guys too say that they've seen both eras like y'all have, and they said that they think LeBron as a player is better. Now, listen, I don't argue anybody who has my MJ as the GOAT, or even Kareem. I'm not going to argue that, because you can make a case for all three of them, in my opinion. I just know, RIP to Kobe, he can't be mentioned in the top 5, and only diehard Laker fans who are like Cowboy fans, they're delusional, are going to even put Kobe near the top 5. That's no disrespect. Kobe was a top 10 player, but he ain't top 5. But that's my point that I had to make about the whole eras, because I think the toughest era.
How old are you again? How old are you?
I'm 25.
You didn't see Kobe.
I saw Kobe, yeah. I saw Kobe from
you saw the end of Kobe's career.
I saw 03 to 20 till he retired.
Hold on, bro. 03 was 20 years ago. Are you telling me you was watching Kobe? You said you're 25. You were watching Kobe at 5 years old? That what you trying to tell me?
6. That was 6. Hold on, that was 6. No, I was watching Kobe. I'm not lying about that. I'm not lying about that.
Here's the thing. I didn't say you were lying, bro. Hold on. What do you understand about the game at 6 years old, bro? What do you understand?
But you asked me when I was watching it, though. I said that's when I was watching it. Around 10, that's when you kind of got a better understanding. Huh?
Yeah, I think
again, I tell people all the time, since stats are facts, put another guard next to Michael Jordan, put another guard stats up against Kobe Bryant, and tell me which one of them got better stats than Kobe. When you want to go by totality, because you put any guard, take Michael out and show me another guard.
Bron's not a guard.
Hold on. Their career against Kobe's career. Show me one that's better.
I'm not going to argue that one right there. I mean, because Bron is not a guard.
The only one that even comes close. We ain't talking about Bron. We talking about Kobe.
Yeah,
the only one that even comes close is Magic Johnson's career. That's it.
I'm saying top 10 all time, though. That's including all positions. That's what I'm saying.
You're talking about the second best guard to ever play the game.
Yeah, no, he is. He's the second shooting guard. Yes. Go ahead.
No. Guard. Period.
Yeah.
Take a guard, take his career, and put it up against Kobe's, and tell me which one is head and shoulders better than him.
But my argument is players, though.
Hold on, bro. I'm telling you,
players.
The only person that's even close will be Magic, and we already know where Magic is. He's number 1 all time as a point guard.
Yeah.
Real true players real true people that know basketball, nobody debates that. There's never been a point guard better than Magic Johnson.
No, I say he's the best point guard. Yeah.
But to sit here and say that you think it's crazy that Kobe's not close to top 5, I know a lot of people. See, I guess birds of a feather flock together. Because if
he's number 9 for me.
Hold on, bro. Yeah. That's you. If you around a bunch of old people that you saying think LeBron is the best thing they've ever seen, like he's better than Jordan, and they watch Jordan and they watch LeBron, I guarantee you I can bring you the same amount of people, if not double or triple, that will say the total opposite, that Jordan is the best. Because I guess, I don't have any old people around me, which all my friends are, because I'm almost 50. I'll be 50 this year. I don't have nobody around me 45 to 55 that thinks LeBron is better than MJ. None.
Sir, I was just
all I'm saying to you is everybody in my family, that grew up loving basketball, everybody around me, all my circle of guys that used to be agents in the NBA and agents in sports and played in the league and all that kind of stuff. I know all these dudes. None of them have LeBron.
But here's this point, though.
MJ.
Yeah, here's this point, though. My central point was this.
So it's not crazy to have Kobe in your top 5 is what I'm saying.
Okay, but I'm saying the predominant, obviously young generation is going to have LeBron generally, not all of them as their GOAT, but I'm saying, but you have a certain population, as I referenced. I use that because the point was made that the general consensus is that the older people have Jordan as their GOAT. And I was giving you some other examples to controvert that by saying there's older people who have LeBron as their GOAT. You may know 6 or 7 older people that have. I know quite a few. I mean, but all I'm saying is the
consensus is that Jordan is still the GOAT. Period.
Okay, that's fine.
And that's gonna be hold on. That's gonna be from all old people. Why? The young people never saw him. This is why LeBron's go to them, because this is all they saw. Even Jordan. And it makes sense. I'm not mad at the young folk for like you. If you tell me LeBron with your eyes, he is the best thing you should have seen. He is.
But let me say this though.
I have no problem with you saying LeBron is the GOAT. I don't.
Yeah. Okay. All I'm trying to say is this though. Okay. Yes. We discussed. Okay. I thought Kobe's one of the top guards ever played, and you say he's behind Jordan. That's fine. But all I'm saying is when I include all-encompassing players of all positions, I can throw you the greatest power forward of all time, which is Tim Duncan. That's why I have him over Kobe. To me, you could probably argue that. I got Shaq, I got Kareem, I definitely got Jordan, I got Bron, and then we can kind of
tell you right now. I don't understand why people have Shaquille O'Neal over Kobe. That's one person I don't understand why people have him.
Okay. Yeah, I attribute that probably to because he was at one point, the most dominant. Now, you might call me crazy. Oh, he doesn't know anything about the Shaq. That's fine, but that's kind of why I probably have him over. I have Kobe between 7 and 7 or 8. I said 9, but maybe 7 or 8. That's just me though. Of all time.
I know your list. I know your number will change daily, bro, like most people do. But
no, it didn't change daily. No.
It just changed in the last 10 minutes. It just changed in the last 10 minutes.
I just told you I had him at number 9, but I got him around number 8.
Now you said
number
8, 7 or 8.
7 or 8. Yeah. No, I got him right there. No. I just admitted that I admitted that I changed it, but
I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping on that. I'm not.
I got Magic in front of Kobe.
I'm not. Of course,
I
don't.
Go ahead. This something I find weird. Like when I was 25 years old, I didn't get to talking about no greatest of all time basketball things. Like say when we sat in the barbershops and sat amongst guys who seen Oscar Robertson and all these guys playing.
Well, nobody threatened Jordan too, though. Go ahead.
No, it wasn't about that. Well, back then, I didn't jump in that conversation at 25, at 23, 21. I got 18-year-old guy. Like the guy said, I come in here, I don't bring up MJ at all.
No.
These Bronford, they jumped down my throat. Then I just started talking. They said, you a hate. I'm like, dude, I didn't bring up Michael Jordan. Y'all coming at me over that. They like, what's your top 5 list? I said, I don't do top 5 lists. I watch basketball I want to see guys break records. I want to see entertainment. I want to see guys overcome to be the best, to shatter stuff. Because I told before, like, I'm a Bulls fan and I'm a basketball fan. I want anybody on any team I look say, oh, this guy gonna be great. That's what I watch it for. I don't compile lists. I think the list compiling is for ESPN and all of them because they want you to watch. They want to drive up the controversy. Well, like we was at the barbershops at the basketball court. We talking about who was our favorite players, but we didn't put it in a context like this with this is my top 10. Especially when you haven't seen Magic Johnson play, you didn't see Kareem play, you didn't see Tim Duncan play. How are young people making these lists when they never seen them play?
I can tell you how they make them. I can tell you exactly how they make them. It's called analytics. They go off the numbers.
The Nick Wright effect.
They go off the numbers, bro. They go back
and that's what I'm saying.
Now, again, people forget that the games were played totally different in total different eras. So you can't tell me that all analytics are the same when the games are being played the same. Like right now, these games are being purposely offensive-minded generated, which is going to push your PERs and your analytics and your win. It's going to push all that to a certain thing. It's going to push it all out from an era where it was considered bad for a team to score 100 points against you. You see what I'm saying? That's a total different era, and the analytics are going to look totally different. And let them tell it. Oh, they got a stat in the and something in analytics that covers that. No, they don't.
And
don't. Now I asked them. Hold on. I asked them, what's your eye test analytics though? Because I give them examples all the time of guys. I'm like, who's better? If stats are facts, and the eye test, what they'll do, especially on my boy Bang channel, they will diminish the eye test. They will mock the eye test. They will. They will literally mock the eye test. But then I'll throw certain stats at them and say, well, which one is a better player? Clearly, the person with the stats is not the best player, but I'll throw it at them.
Yeah, like this guy.
Because you could take Chris Paul and Russell Westbrook stats right now and tell me which one of them has the best stats and the best accolades.
Right.
But you're gonna tell me that Russell Westbrook is a better point guard and a better player than Chris Paul?
Can I add
neither one of them has won a championship.
No, I want to say this to this, like what this guy's saying. Like I just said that as making a statement about guys getting in the conversation. But the guy said us old heads think we know everything. I never said that old heads think they know everything. I'm talking about me sitting there listening to old heads. I'm in the conversation. I'm listening. I'm paying attention. I'm talking about who I like. I'm not telling them. They're not telling me, oh, you don't know what you're talking about because you're young. I'm not telling nobody. You don't know what you're talking about because you're young. You cannot have an opinion. I'm saying is they attacking people.
Oh, I know.
I don't get on here attacking people about their opinion. I don't attack LeBron or people about their opinion on it. But they attack, and then when you say, hey, okay, you educate them, they get upset, they get defensive, you a hater. And that's what I'm saying to them. Guys, you can be young, you can be humble, you can learn. Like I sit here and learn. Because for some years of basketball, I stopped watching it. Because when basketball got so bad, when the defense was ridiculous, they were scoring 60 and 70 points, they was fouling too much. I'm like, what is going on with the league? When they started back scoring, it got back. I started watching it. Then they get 3 points. I'm like, oh my God, they went the opposite direction. So I want to let the guys know, you can have your opinion, that's fine. But it's one thing to jump in here and say, I got a right to an opinion like you, but I'm like, oh, you do got a right to an opinion. But I'm sorry, if you're 22 years old, I'm not gonna argue with you about who no GOAT is when you never even seen LeBron early.
You have no clue who the GOAT is.
Because most, I always say this. I mean, I'm not even really entrenched into all this whole GOAT conversation because it's stupid to me. I just think we should all appreciate greatness. I mean, that's what I've always said. Because I like I said, I'm not going to argue anybody who has those guys as a GOAT. My only last thing is that people say, I agree. Stats tell half of the story to me, but they can, like we had the James Harden conversation, and Loyalty was saying, I like Loyalty. I'm just saying, he was saying, oh, but James Harden still got his 30, but it was an efficient 30. You put up 22 to get 30, that's a bad night. But all I'm saying is that we do apply that to LeBron, the eye test, I'm sorry, because not y'all, but some guys will mention stats for Jordan. I mean, not just Jordan, but other players to fit their narrative. But it's just like we don't give context. That's my only thing. It's the lack of context provided for LeBron in teams that he's had. That's my only thing. Because idiots will still use the 2007 series against him. I know that's on his record. I blame LeBron for the 2011 failure. I blame him for that because I'm a realist. But we don't look at the shorthandedness that he's dealt with. That's all that I'm saying. It's still 4-6. I understand. But people to be so resolute in their stance saying, oh, he lost to KD and these guys. Yeah, he got swept. But it was only him, an inconsistent Kevin Love and J.R. Smith versus the super team that we all knew. That's all I'm saying. He still lost though. But for people to have those crazy, I mean, like those just strict standpoints without any context, that's the only thing that blows my mind.
Yeah, I think they do that when they started. Like when you hurt somebody, they gonna hurt back. I see that when they arguing over stuff like that. When they attack them, you talking? Oh, like they'll say Jordan was put out like Nick Wright does this thing. He used to do it all the time. Jordan never made it. Y'all, Jordan didn't even make it to pass the first round. He was put out. Then people say, wait a minute, LeBron didn't make the playoff his first 2 years. How dare you say that about LeBron? He didn't play with nobody. Like, we can say the same thing with Jordan. You can go back and forth with that crazy stuff all day long.
But see, and that's my other issue too, because like I hear what a lot of the world hears. And it's just like they always reference, because I understand LeBron lovers say, oh, LeBron did this and did that. I'll be the first one to tell you, without Kyrie Irving, that championship in 2016 does not happen. Without J.R. Smith's timely shooting, he had a 20-point game in one of those games. Kevin Love came in, had a 20-point game after him. That doesn't happen. It was collective effort. But all I'm saying is, because I'm fair. But with the whole Jordan thing, they always bring up 6-0. Oh, listen, for many years, because I obviously didn't see Jordan in his prime and the Bulls in their prime. I had no idea. A lot of people, you did not know who the hell Dennis Rodman was to that degree, and who coached all these guys, Steve Kerr. You did not know all these guys until you actually did your homework like I did and actually say, oh, Scottie Pippen was once upon a time amongst the top in this, and this as a player. I didn't know that when Jordan left, they were still a legitimate contender. I didn't know this stuff. See, all I'm saying is it goes both sides, because like Jordan lovers will just want you reveal what they want you to see to worship somebody. And I agree, a lot of LeBron fans take what y'all said, do the same thing. But from my standpoint is LeBron has had help, but damn it, Jordan has had help too. And I hate when we want to individualize stuff when he had a hell of a team like LeBron at times and Kobe at times. I just hate that. It's a collective effort. And then when they say LeBron, my last thing, they'll highlight, LeBron lost, but they won't say the team did. But then they'll say, Jordan won. But when Jordan's team falls, this guy didn't do this, so he had to make a change. Kobe had to make a change. But we all forget that Kobe wanted to get out when he wasn't getting his way in 05 or 06. They had a bad season. And they never want to talk about the 3-1 debacle. Never want to talk about getting swept, but they say LeBron got beat by this team. All I'm saying is, no. Hold on, y'all. I hold LeBron accountable. I told you, the 2011 finals, I was pissed off. He should have had that. That is a blemish. But we also got it. But if we're going to call this guy out, we got to call Kobe.
Bro.
Go ahead.
Bro.
They call Kobe out, bro.
What they call Kobe all the time, but if we're not saying Kobe,
go ahead.
Why does he have to be called out?
Right.
And what's he called out for? Like you gave a little statement there, and I hear people say this.
Go ahead.
Kobe. Nobody says anything about Kobe for wanting to threatening to get out.
Kobe lover. Sorry.
You just hold on. You just said because I'm a Kobe lover, right?
Yeah.
And you said that you just made a statement saying that nobody calls Kobe out when he threatened to leave when he couldn't get his way. That's what you just said. Now he didn't threaten to leave because he couldn't get his way. He threatened to leave. He used the only power he had. See, he didn't do the stuff that LeBron did. He took the only power he had, which is free agency at the time.
Yeah.
And said, if y'all don't put better talent around me for me to win, I'm leaving. But see, people say bash him for that, and I'm like, really?
Okay.
We don't now. Hold on. Compare it to because you're talking about them treating LeBron unfairly and their criticism. What would LeBron do if he didn't like the players that are around him? What happens? You tell me. You're LeBron. You hold on. You defend LeBron right now, okay? What does LeBron do if he has players around him that he doesn't feel of a championship caliber and they're not getting the job done? What does he do?
Oh, yes.
I'm asking you.
No, let me answer your question. I'm getting ready to answer your question, bro. You asked me the question. I'm getting ready to answer. Okay, I'll answer like this. What did LeBron do after allocating 7 years of playing with the... Hold
on, bro.
I'm trying to answer your question.
No, you're not. You're trying to give me history on LeBron I already know. I'm asking you a direct question because you gave a direct statement that why does Kobe not get bashed?
Did. Okay.
I asked you because you
Sir, I'm answering your question. I'm saying, let me answer the question. I'm trying to answer your question. What he did...
give me LeBron's history when I already
That's
know
what...
I just need a direct answer. What does LeBron do
Sure.
When he has players on his team that he doesn't feel is up to the championship caliber level.
I was giving you an example. Okay, hold on. Let me answer the question. He left, but he got criticized and crucified for the decision after 7 years. Address that.
What about the trades, brother? Hold on. What about all the trades that
We
happen
top
on
heavy as
LeBron's team?
hell.
What about all the trades that take place on LeBron's team, where his teams are turned over almost every year to get the talent in that he thinks is best for his team? What about that? What's worse? You tell me what's worse. You got players coming in for a year or two, moving in and out. You don't know the security at all you have on his team. Because if you ever get to a point where we feel like we can't use you, LeBron's going to make sure you get traded and bring in somebody else to try to get it done. And you mad at Kobe because the Lakers was taking advantage of him because they were making money hand over fist without having to win. So they said,
no, I wasn't mad at Kobe. I didn't say that, sir.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
I didn't say that. I'm saying be fair with how you disperse your criticism.
I didn't interrupt you.
So I was trying to answer your question. You kept cutting me off. And then you said, yeah.
We got your answer to the question. We got your answer.
Yeah, but I'm saying before, yeah. Go ahead.
But you brought that up about Kobe. You said he doesn't get criticized for it. I'm saying, why should he even be criticized for that? When a team is a team is clearly not putting out the talent that they can just because they're making a bunch of money off.
But the same shit happened for LeBron his first in Cleveland. Do you not want to address that? They're identical. Chat, am I lying about that? Am I lying about that?
Time out. Hold on.
LeBron's winning 66 games every year.
Hold on.
But that's a testament to how great LeBron was, though.
Hold on.
That's a team sport, brother. Come on.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. I want to, brother. You said LeBron did that in what year? What year was it?
If you let me finish, you can better ascertain what I'm saying. I'm saying the 7-year stint, his first stint in Cleveland, right? They were not generating the same amount. They were not generating an adequate talent. He lost. I agree with that. But all I'm saying is that is the same case to me with those crap teams. And I don't fault Kobe for wanting to get out. All I'm saying, he would pay attention. I'm saying if you're going to blame one guy, then do it then. But I don't think Kobe should be blamed. I don't think Kobe should be blamed. Y'all not listening.
They went to the finals.
That's a testament to how great LeBron was, though. A lot of that is he had good role players at times, but all I'm saying is y'all act like LeBron. Okay, that's fine. I mean, all I'm saying is no, sir. I'm not mad at Kobe for wanting to leave. I'm not mad at Kobe for wanting to leave, y'all. Y'all gotta understand that what I'm saying. But if you're gonna hold one guy accountable, and I agree, after LeBron came back, he was trading guys. I didn't like that, but I'm saying the first stint, that's when everybody got pissed off. And then when he decided to take his matters in his own hands, Kobe wanted to do the same thing. Is not wrong, but why are we going to blame one guy when Kobe wanted to do the same thing? But Kobe should not be blamed. Y'all don't understand that.
But you talk about what Kobe wanted to do. We talk about what LeBron.
Did do.
He was criticized because of the whole press conference. The hoop.
Kareem, I'm gonna drop out because my shit is frozen. I'm gonna come back in.
Yeah, the hoop.
Right back in.
I want to say the hoop and the hubbub of what happened. But Kobe, y'all, they act like Kobe didn't get criticized in his playing career. Kobe was highly criticized in his playing career. He was criticized his first year out there shooting air balls. Kobe got criticism. Bron was the darling of the NBA. He received no criticism that first stint playing with the Cleveland Cavaliers when he took them to the finals. When they lost to the Spurs, nobody bashed him. Everybody was saying LeBron is next. LeBron got coming.
He shouldn't even. He didn't deserve to be. He didn't even have to be there. He led a team that shouldn't even made it. Blah blah blah. What this guy don't understand is he loves LeBron so much that he says if you criticize, and this is what the LeBron lovers do. This is what they do. If you love him, and someone brings up legitimate criticism, they will go and try to say something about Jordan or about Kobe. Or criticize them. Just take your criticism. Because to me, and see, me personally, now I know plenty of people did. Me personally, I didn't bash LeBron for the quote unquote decision. Because when I was connected to a sports agent, I saw what these players went through. So I knew LeBron being in Cleveland, you're not finna get the upper echelon talent you need because none of them wants to come to Cleveland. So when he left and went to a market that he could get those players, I had no problem with that. You never hear me bash LeBron for what they call stacking the deck. You don't hear me ever say anything about that.
I don't either.
When I look at my Lakers teams and those Boston teams and those Detroit teams and those Chicago teams, all those teams had multiple Hall of Famers on them. So if I'm not going to be mad when the owners can manipulate the draft and do shifty stuff behind the scenes to get top level players there so they can have 2, 3, 4 Hall of Famers on the same team in the same, decade, why am I going to be mad when the players had a problem to do it? I don't. So I'm not going to bash LeBron for those things. I'm not bashing him for those.
Right, and especially we older, we seen teams like Philadelphia with World B. Freeman stack their teams and not win. The Lakers did not win 3 championships in a row, even with Magic and all them. They would win. They would win a couple, lose. Yep. The Boston Celtics never won 3 in a row.
Win 1, lose. All of them were splitting because all those teams were stacked, though.
Right.
That's why Philly could win a chip. That's why the Lakers. That's why Boston. That's why the Bulls end up coming in. That's why the Pistons snuck in too.
Yep.
All those teams were stacked
because injuries happen and players don't fit. Contracts come up, all kind of stuff. So we know that playing basketball all my life, I go play a team, like say I'm in Chicago, I play a team out west or something. Mm-hmm. I look, wait a minute, they got half the team. How does one team out south got the best players around the city on the team in high school? They got 7-footers, and I'm like, what the heck? It's just part of the game. These AAU teams, they stack the deck. They stack. That's kind of like
I coached the AAU for 5 years, bro.
Right.
They stacked the deck.
They
were top 5 AAU team for 5 years.
I didn't bash LeBron for that. Right, especially the Bulls was trying to get Bron when he was going out. So how we gonna bash him for going to Miami when we was trying to get him to come to the Bulls with D Rose?
Bro, I ain't got no problem with that. My problem is like with guys like him. He's bashing Kobe for something he don't even understand. He's saying Kobe deserves criticism for telling the Lakers, if you don't put talent around me to win, I'm going to another team that will. Right. He wants him to be criticized for that. Literally, think about it. They literally want him to be criticized for that, and they compare that to the same thing LeBron do. Kobe didn't say, trade this guy. Kobe never said, get rid of this dude and bring me in this dude. He made sure I ain't getting involved in no front office talk. That's their job. He made it clear. I'm never because think about it, you never have no accusations or nothing against Kobe trading a player, nothing. The only thing that came close was the Shaq thing, and then we come to find out throughout the years it wasn't even that. He never even had to give the Lakers an ultimatum of him or Shaq because Shaq had embarrassed himself so much talking to Dr. Buster the way he did, going down the court talking about pay me and doing all this crazy stuff in the media, getting on late night talk shows, talking about he better give me my money and all this stuff. Dr. Buster had already decided, I'm getting rid of this dude. Yeah. He got to go. So that didn't even have nothing to do with Kobe. So again, these guys that love LeBron, part of what they do is bash the other ones. Because again, you got to make them look bad or worse in your eyes to elevate LeBron's status. You got to make Jordan era look weak so that LeBron looks better. And then make everybody else forget that he went 4-6 in the finals. Oh, you know what? But he wasn't favored. I don't care if he wasn't favored or not. You're there. Get it done. I guarantee this, when Magic Johnson was 20 years old, right? And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar went down, the best player in the league. When he went down, I guarantee the Lakers was not favored to beat Philadelphia in Philadelphia. With that stacked team that had 4 Hall of Famers on it. That team had 4 Hall of Famers on it. Dr. J. That team had Dr. Jordan. That team had 4 Hall of Famers on it. And it was in Philly. You think he was favored to win that game? But not only did he go in and do it at 20, people forget, first year in the league, 20-year-old player went in there in Philly and took the game and put a 40-piece triple double on their head. I ain't trying to hear it, man. I ain't trying to hear it. I ain't never seen these new age guys come in and do stuff like that. There's stuff I seen Jordan do. I'll let you go, my brother, in a minute. The stuff I seen Jordan do that I ain't never seen none of these new guys do. And the way these cats play, this is why you never hear me personally comparing them to the greats of old. I don't never compare LeBron, Curry, KD. I don't never compare them. You never hear me in the same conversation with them. And then I'm talking about Magic and Kobe and Jordan and Akeem. And you don't never hear me talk about that. That era that I played in was a total different era. You had to be a total different breed to be successful in that era. This era is different. The game has been constructed for more offense. That's fine. This is what you get, though. You get a watered down product that people just don't play D now. Like old boy said, it's a difference. Mark Jackson, he was saying it's a difference. When I came down because of hand check, I had to turn my back because I could not face you, because with hand check, all you had to do is get your hand on me and you're going to get the ball from me. But now, because you can't hand check, I can come up and face you. That's why so many people are getting crossed over and all this stuff. You didn't see all that stuff back then because it wasn't possible. And when I'm backing, I only can see 3/4 of the court. It's a whole portion of the court I can't see because my back is to it. Now I'm coming down, I can see the whole court because I'm facing you. It's just weaker, bro. And then to sit here and say that the 90s is weak. And then you got boogers like Lamont. My boy Lamont will put out videos with ridiculous, stupid, retarded stats.
Man, salute to all y'all too.
Saying that the 90s weak. My boy Bang, he actually making t-shirts mocking the 90s.
Yeah, we see ballers. We see ballers life.
Ain't never played in the 90s.
Ballers like 15. He's in here now with his quote. He think we bashing. Nobody.
Ballers Life is what, 12 years old. James. That's my guy. Ballers Life, my dude. But
we definitely
21. He's 20.
He's 12.
He don't know nothing about the 90s either.
Yeah,
hey, Elder.
What's up, Hunter?
I think the worst narrative that they be creating though is the Scottie Pippen narrative, man. Scottie, yes, Jordan always acknowledge he need the Scottie, but they be trying to put this nigga on a whole nother level. Like he was just the second, like one of the best players to ever play the game type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
talking about thing Scottie was, you saying?
Yeah, Scottie. He carried
I don't have an issue with them because Scottie is one of the greatest players they ever played. He's a top 75 player, and at that time, especially in their heyday when they were winning, three-peating, Scottie was a top 5 player for a lot of that time. I would say at least 5, 6, 7 of those years.
He was.
Scottie was that first, especially
that first three-peat, he most definitely was.
I have no problem with them elevating Scottie Pippen. I think Scottie Pippen is one of the top 5 defenders ever to play the game of basketball. So he did his role, though. See, back then, teams were more constructed, and it's funny, right? They were better. They were more teams then. 1 through 15, everybody have a role to play. Scottie played his role. I can get a guy that's taller, bigger, stronger to defend the best perimeter player, so I can preserve Michael Jordan to score early, and then I can put Mike on him late. You know what I mean? When Scottie don't wear him down, then I can that's called putting your team together right. But now we want to take that and say, well, Jordan was weak. He didn't want to play defense. Because now what you have is all these guys in that era. Because think about it. Back then, let's keep this real. Those guys didn't have a...
Who down playing Pippen?
Those guys didn't... Hold on. Those guys didn't have a... Hold on a second. Hold on. Those guys didn't have AAU, y'all. So they didn't grow up traveling the country, seeing each other every weekend in different cities, hanging out, partying in Vegas, partying in LA, partying in Houston, all these, Florida, New York, all these places you play games, right? They didn't have that. Yep. So these guys only played each other once their teams played. And they had hatred for each other. Them cats of old, they don't love Jordan, and Jordan don't love them. I just watched the clip the other day where Jordan was flat out talking about the Pistons. They was talking about the Jordan rules. And I saw my boy Sally. He's sitting there clapping, talking about, anytime he came in that lane, we were told, hurt him, put him on the ground every single time. And they beat the crap out of Jordan. They beat the crap. I promise you, that stuff wouldn't happen in today's game. All those guys will be out the league. They will be out the league, not just fine. They will be out the league after a game. You can't do that today. What did LeBron been through?
That's a fact.
Kobe didn't even have to go through that. I can start naming all these greats. None of them had to go through that.
That's
and Jordan had to fight through all of that.
See, Molly think,
and then surpass all these dudes. Then surpass all of them.
Yeah, everything you're saying is on point.
He gets knocked for that ear. Man, I'm not trying to hit it. And see, that's what the eye test will show you. No stat is going to show you what he fought and battled through. What teams had to fight and battle through. How the Pistons had to battle through the Celtics and the Lakers to get to their chips. How the Bulls had to fight through the Celtics and the Pistons, then the Lakers to get their championship. How the Lakers had to fight through Philly and these teams to get their championships. You see what I'm saying? Who these guys fighting through? Man, everybody win in this year. Everybody wins in this year. I don't know how many champions we done had.
And I wanna combat this right here. He said Bron played 66 Hall of Fame compared to Jordan. For one, the difference is now it's easier to get to the Hall of Fame now because these guys gonna play a lot of years in the NBA, and their numbers gonna be up there because these guys with the way the offensive game is, your numbers is it's just gonna be a fluctuated up crazy, and
there's no defense play. Yeah.
Jordan
no, Kareem, you got to get the real numbers though. You got to get the real numbers. They saying that he played. They're saying that he played against more Hall of Famers, right?
That's what I said.
Again, the real numbers say this. He played. They said Jordan played against how many Hall of Famers?
No, he played
48.
with. He played with.
What?
He played with.
No. They saying he's talking about
He played 66 Hall of Fame.
Jordan played how many?
He
They
played
say
with
48.
Hold on, brother.
They say 48.
He played.
They
how
say
many?
40. They say 48, but I know it's more than 48.
He played more than that. Let's just go with 8.
Yeah,
let's just say
I know
he played
that.
8 Hall of Famers. And they said how many Hall of Famers did LeBron play?
66.
Great.
That's what they
Jordan,
saying.
How many times did Jordan beat those Hall of Famers?
No. Elder.
Every
They
single
saying
time.
that Jordan. Elder. They saying Jordan played with 48 on his team.
No,
And Bron played with 66.
They're not saying that.
Yeah, that's what they saying. That's what they saying.
No, they didn't say 48. They said 428. 428. So 428. So that's somebody that's on.
Yeah, ball is life. You're
Jordan.
right.
Hold on.
Can I say this though? No, go ahead.
Hold on, my brother.
Go
that's
ahead.
somebody on Jordan's side.
I'm saying go ahead.
No,
That's
if you're saying that Jordan played with 48 Hall of Famers and LeBron played with 67, that means that that's somebody make that stat up for Jordan.
Yeah, that's
stat up for Jordan. Not
yeah,
for
and like what Kareem was saying.
There's a stat though out there that they be saying about the amount of talent that LeBron has played against in the finals.
Oh yeah, I seen
the amount
that.
of talent that Jordan has played against. And my thing is this: it doesn't matter if you're playing against all that talent if you can't beat them, because them talents is beating you. You see what I'm saying? Them talents is beating you. None of those talents that he went up against, he literally dominated for 10 years, y'all. The 90s, he dominated. The only years he didn't was the years that he didn't play. And that's it. The end of the last 2 of the 90s, he didn't play. And the middle 2, he didn't play because he retired. The 2 retirements is the only time he didn't win. The rest of the 90s, he won. That's total domination. Now, they'll say, well, only one man can win. That means he's weak. No, that just means he was that good.
I'll say this for like what they saying is, see, I will defend LeBron with this stat is LeBron played much longer, and a lot of those Hall of Famers he played with were older. And especially he playing with guys who were older on his team. They wasn't in the prime of their years. Jordan, most of the guys like Scotty and all them, he played with them in the prime. And plus Jordan stayed on one team most of all his career. So it's different. I won't hold that against LeBron, that playing with Hall of Fame type stat. And it's much more player movement now. So I don't hold that against LeBron about him playing with such great players. Yeah, so
I was gonna ask y'all a question right quick. All y'all gonna chime in on this. My thing is, why we gotta tear down one player just to boost another up though? Why we gotta try to do that?
That was what Herm before you got here. That's what we were talking about. How that's what the people because we were talking about in the beginning how we really don't bring this topic up. People that say Michael Jordan is the GOAT, you never hear them bring up the GOAT topic. You don't. They don't bring it up. The people that bring it up is the LeBron people. But when they do, this is part of the narrative that they push is the pushing down of the which I don't know why they constantly go at Kobe. I think it's just because Kobe has a lot of fans, but nobody calls Kobe the GOAT. I don't know anyone that's ever said Kobe was the GOAT. I don't.
The Laker thing, that's what it is.
Can I add this too?
I'm a 40+ year Lakers fan. Yeah. I've never said Kobe was the GOAT. I've never said
a lot of them do say that. A lot of them say that.
I've never heard them say it though.
I've never heard nobody say Kobe the GOAT.
I have not seen it.
I definitely heard them say Kobe.
What I've heard them
I ain't never heard Kobe was the GOAT.
What I've heard these factard dudes, what I heard them say, the ones that love LeBron, they will say, well, the only reason they don't say Kobe is the GOAT because they already know his stats don't match up. But if they could get away with saying he's the GOAT, they would. No, bro, we just love Kobe's game. and we like it more than LeBron's game. See, that's what
I think that's the point right there.
When someone says they like Kobe more than LeBron, the LeBron fans can't take that, bro.
I think that's the point.
And their minds start going to all these crazy stats they got analoged in their head, just start coming out, because in their mind they can't envision Kobe being better than him when LeBron shot 50% and Kobe only shot 45%. They can't imagine that. There's no way possible. You see what I'm saying?
That's true.
I think
because you know what? Yeah, you can't. It's irrelevant because a person that likes Kobe as a player better than LeBron, you ain't gonna be able to bring out one stat that's gonna change that person's mind. Because see, I'm one of those players, one of those persons. I like Kobe's game more than I do LeBron's. I would pick Kobe 100 times out of 100 choices over LeBron on my team. I would. I like Kobe that much more than him. You see what I'm saying? I would want the ball in Kobe's hand at the end of the game more than I would in LeBron's hand. That type of stuff right there makes the people that love LeBron go crazy. But again, it's just my opinion. What difference do it make? I don't get mad because you don't hear me. You don't hear me. Hold on. You don't hear me bash LeBron just because you say LeBron is the GOAT. You say he the GOAT, then you want to come at me like, well, why you don't think he the GOAT? And then when I tell you why I don't think he the GOAT, you come with all these other crazy retarded stats that don't mean nothing. It ain't gonna change my mind. When I watch finals, and those are what's important to me, and I've seen this man lose in scenarios that he should never lose in, and he got 6 losses. Nope, he got to do something way over the top.
All right.
And the stuff he's doing here.
Let me add to this. Yeah. Okay, here's what I
think.
Ahead, Texas. The 2011 thing, because I'm very fair with that one. There's no way in Christ's name he should have lost that one. I agree with that one. But when we talk about, LeBron faced his competition, Jordan won, I don't recall anybody formulating, and this is not a knock, y'all. Y'all take it as a knock. I'm fair. I'm just saying, okay, if we're going to erect one part of the conversation, let's do it to the other one. Okay, nobody formulated a super team to take down Jordan to the degree that they did to try to take down LeBron. That's my only thing. LeBron's losses still count. Don't get me wrong. And then when you said earlier that, not you, but the argument that I have a problem with is that when everybody wants to once again bring up, Jordan did this, but they don't highlight his cast who supported him. But when it comes to LeBron, when anybody gives LeBron high credit for the 2016, his role in that, they want to say, oh, Kyrie. I love Kyrie. He played an immense part. I'm honest. But then they don't. But then they will also want to bring up Mike Miller hitting these threes. But they don't ever. But like when it comes to Jordan, most Jordan fans want to overlook the coach. They want to overlook Kerr's timely shots. And I'm being honest. The media never gave Pippen the amount of homage. You can say wow all you want because
Jordan did. Jordan did. What you talking about?
Jordan, bro. I'm talking about his fans, brother. His diehard fans.
But Texas, you're 25. We have VHS videos. Texas, we have VHS videos.
Yeah. Sir, you can't make somebody's conversation accuracy by saying somebody's 25 try to dismiss the conversation.
But Texas, this is my point. Texas, wait a minute.
Texas, you got a point, though, Texas.
People say.
I'm from Chicago. Let me say this.
Go ahead.
We praised Scottie Pippen. Cliff Livingston. Do you know Cliff Livingston is? We used to praise Cliff Livingston for giving us that energy against when the Lakers was whooping our butt that first game. Cliff Livingston was a veteran that came in and gave us a spark off that bench. We got Bobby Hansen. Bobby Hansen only played good 1 quarter in a year. We praised him. We praised all these. Steve Kerr was praised. We praised all these who played with Jordan. And Jordan not playing now. So these guys not playing now, so we're not going to hear the praise they got. We praised them to death for 20 years. These guys can go anywhere and eat for free in Chicago and all around the country. You have Bulls fans. We praise these guys.
To Chicago and Bulls fans. Yeah.
But that's
nationwide too, though, bro. It was nationwide.
The Bulls played on WGN, right? Bulls played on Channel 9. It was
I have that here.
The country. A lot of guys were Bulls fans because they didn't have teams in like Mississippi and other places. And that really pushed the Bulls to fans across the country. These guys were praised. Scottie Pippen was praised. He was. But right now, you may not hear it because they don't play no more. And it's so many years later. But them guys, you know what Dennis Rodman did, what Horace Grant did. I think Horace Grant was better with the Bulls than Dennis Rodman. Horace Grant, they're ugly with the trap they used to put on teams the first 3 championships. Them guys do get credit and praise, but the difference is now Bron's still playing, and his haters are still on his neck.
Wait, hold on, most no. What I'm? Hey, Jesus Christ!
With you, brother, because you made.
Y'all love using age to dismiss somebody's argument. That's the typical age is older person's philosophy.
Age, bro.
Sir, you mentioned 25 5 times in this argument, brother.
Age, bro. I'm not talking about.
Try to dismiss somebody's legitimate. Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on, bro. I'm talking about your.
I'm letting go.
Your statement. I'm talking about your statement you made about why they did not you said they formed teams in this era to come against LeBron and what he was doing. You claim they formed super teams to beat LeBron, right?
You picked up KD as soon as you lost. What does that tell you, sir?
Bro. No problem. You said why didn't they do that?
Draymond Green admitted that. Am I lying about that, sir?
Hold on, brother. Slow down.
LeBron for the team just to win the championship.
You said what I claim, though. They said that.
Bro.
So I'm not lying about it. Go ahead.
Bro.
Sir, you've been talking this entire time. Go ahead.
You never let me finish, is what I'm saying, bro. I wasn't trying to call you a lie. If y'all would just calm down. I wasn't calling you.
You said what I claimed. They said out of their own mouth.
Hold on. It's a claim. I'm not calling you a lie. It's a claim, though. Now, here's the thing. They didn't have the option back then. See, in the 90s, we didn't have the free agent and all that movement. So guys couldn't move around like that. So that's why teams never got formed to come against Jordan like that. Now, believe me, they tried. They tried to get guys in free agency. They tried to draft certain guys because, remember, Pippen was drafted. It was a trade day draft. He was drafted. But the Bulls always did. Each year, there was at least 1 or 2 free agent signings that were big signings that took their team to the next level. But those teams didn't have the options that the teams that are going against LeBron, they didn't have that option. They didn't have that option to just go grab a bunch of guys and bring them together and play. And the thing that people got mad about LeBron was because he outsmarted them. See, I told you, I'm not bashing LeBron for what they call what they call it stack padding, or not stack padding, stacking the deck. Stacking the deck. I don't blame LeBron for that. I don't have no problem with LeBron doing that because my Lakers teams were stacked. Those Bull teams were stacked. Those Detroit teams.
The Boston Celtics tried to do it too. Yeah.
Well, again, they didn't have the to answer your question. Why didn't they do that against Jordan? They didn't have the option to do that against Jordan. Scottie Pippen was in 7 and 10-year contracts, bro. They didn't have the options to leave.
Okay.
And that was one of the horrible things about that era. That when you were there, you were there. Think about it. Back then, you had a lot of guys that played a lot more years on their teams. They couldn't move like they can now.
Yep.
That's all I was trying to say, bro. I wasn't trying to call you a lie.
No, Elder. No, I mean, I have no. I mean, you're actually more fair than most of these other Jordan guys. I have no problem. You got to measure GOAT. I mean, but this is where I give LeBron his credit though, and people, whoever you are, I mean, who hates LeBron, they'll say, oh, but LeBron, he just hops. But it's player empowerment to where that's what I like that aspect because it's not only helping LeBron, it's helped out KD, other people. That's why I love LeBron for that. Now, and if Jordan were in this era, he did the same thing. I can't blame him because I'm all for these guys controlling their whole narrative and their story and their moves. But it's different eras, Jerry, and we really can't compare them. Huh?
You must not know me, Jerry. No, I'm not talking. You go. I thought you were done, but I was telling this guy in the chat. You must not know me. I definitely keep the same energy on Bang Channel. I know you're gonna probably be one of them niggas to go over there and run and tell him I'm bashing him or something. But Bangle, I promise you, he already got enough cats to come over here, do sound bites and send it to him. Bang already know what I say everywhere I go. Ticket know what I say everywhere I go. Lamont know what I say everywhere I go. Mookie know what I say everywhere I go. I'm on all these channels. I keep the same energy on all these channels. At the end of the day, that's just a LeBron loving channel, and Bang know it. I tell him every time I'm over there. They pro LeBron. So that's why I have to bring the balance and bring up the shit that LeBron do that they want to ignore. And then when I do the ticket channel, guess what I do? Because they hate LeBron and all they do is talk about the negative stuff LeBron do. I have to talk about all the good stuff LeBron do over there to bring a balance to them. I wish
FYF is neutral as well.
I wish we could. He ain't neutral. He's
not.
That's my dude. Lamont is my dude. He is not neutral at all. Lamont. Now this is amazing. Hold on. This is amazing. Lamont is in his early 30s, but he hates the night basketball. He said it's a weak year, and he thinks it's weak.
That's why I like him.
Yeah, I know.
So you're not neutral.
Y'all are two guys y'all are two guys that never played in the 90s.
Hey,
So
Elder.
hold on. How can you give an assessment about an era where you did not actually play in? How you gonna do it?
Yeah.
Hey, you
But
know,
Lamont like controversy though, Elder. You know Lamont like
Again,
controversy though.
look, and Bang said this is entertainment. He said, hey guys, this is
Bang will
entertainment.
bash the 90s now because he knows that pushes the narrative for LeBron. That's
Right.
Yeah.
And the guy sit there and said when DeRozan was on this hot streak, right? Oh, Jordan, DeRozan better than Jordan. Now the Bulls cold as hell. See, that's what separates Jordan from them. You can't finish. You can't finish what you start. I mean, and that's it. Like, come on now, don't elevate him. DeRozan to Jordan when he ain't been known to finish anything he started. Come on now, just because he had a hot month or two.
Okay, month 30, he made a comment earlier about saying LeBron in 2015 had a super team and they lost. He's a casual because if you watch, LeBron's two guys were out, K-Love and Kyrie. His second best player on a consistent basis was Dellavedova. I mean, so that doesn't count. I'm just saying that's what he said. I mean, I'm just addressing that point. That's not true. The only time that LeBron lost with a super team where he should have won, I'd say was with the Mavs series. And I think he should have gotten the Spurs in 2014, even though D-Wade was weighed 235 during that series, had bad knees and old and everything. They had no chance, to be honest. But the only series that he should have really won was the 2011 series with the quote super team, in my opinion. But go ahead.
I don't even hold that like he had a bad series, right?
Do.
But
I'm a realist though. I'm fair.
But think about it. He lost against a good team who got hot, who started gelling. Like if you losing to great players like Dirk Nowitzki, who got hot and was gelling. Like, people be like,
no offense to Dirk. No offense to Dirk.
I know Dirk was one of the greats and all this stuff. Like when people say I'm gonna hold it against you, he lost. You lose. It's basketball. You lose. You win. You lose. That's why I don't do this list and you would hold it up.
Say that.
I don't do this like I'm holding this against Bron.
Yeah.
But if you get to this like he the GOAT, he's super, then I say, wait a minute, brother. The brother choked in the finals. Come on now. Don't try to elevate him too high.
Hey, but like here's a classic example. Hold on. Here's a classic example how this stuff go down. Because we were talking about the Lakers. How did we get on this? How did we get on talking about Bron and what he did in the channel, all that? This is how they do. And I go over like Bang channel, whoever channel say, you know what I mean? We were talking about you said what? With Shannon, yeah. And then remember I think I made one statement about LeBron on the Lakers though. It wasn't about no gold or about who he is and greatness and all that. I made one statement about how, because remember I was talking about how nobody.
They're provoking you, Eld. They're provoking you.
No, this is just what happened.
It's the chat that got it going.
No. This is what happened around because the Jordan people. I mean, they're gonna get this started, and because they come in and like if you're not totally praising LeBron, because it happened. I'm telling you where it started. It started when I started talking about the Lakers, and I was saying how nobody in the organization, is committed to winning. Right.
Right.
When I bashed Jeannie Buss, nobody had a problem. When I bashed Pelinka and the Rablises, nobody said a word. When I bashed the coaches, nobody said a word. But once I got down to bashing the stars and I started bashing LeBron for the stuff he do, that's when it turned into this. The young brother Texas came in. He started saying this, and that. Next thing you know, now we answering these questions. Now we going back and forth. This is how it always gets started. But like I told you,
but what did I say?
Michael Jordan. No, bro, what I'm saying is you came in trying to defend LeBron is what happened. You came in trying to defend LeBron when you didn't need to. Because you can't tell me that when I was talking about, again, let's get back to what I was talking about. I was talking about that there's nobody.
So they brought up Kobe and then LeBron. Go ahead.
I was talking about how there's nobody committed. Nobody. You brought up Kobe. Nobody is committed on the Lakers this year to win.
No, the chat did.
This is why I don't give them a chance. Well, I don't actually, when I'm in here, I'm not looking at chat. So I don't know what the chat's doing. All I know is what's being said.
And y'all were saying that Kobe was like Kobe was initially brought up, bro. You can rewind it back. It wasn't about me though.
What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, when that took place, you came in defending LeBron, and you were saying, matter of fact, you brought up Kobe because you were the one that made the statement about Kobe doesn't get criticized. You were saying he don't criticize.
Okay, but I want y'all to listen though. No, I say he should not. Hold on, Kareem. Can I say one thing really quickly? if you pay attention, brother, I said Kobe should not be bashed, but like most just said, if we're going to use logic here, so then now we should open it up to this side too. That was my point. But you got fixated on me saying Kobe. Kobe's not wrong for wanting to leave. You didn't hear it right.
My thing is, what did that have to do with the topic we were talking about in the beginning? Because what got us here was talking about how nobody on the Lakers right now, from Jeanie Buss down to the players, care about winning. It's not number one on any of their lists. And then they brought up, that's when the Shannon Sharpe thing came up. And all I didn't bring up Kobe during that. All I did was say he is a LeBron lover. And then I start talking about how the LeBron lovers angle stuff. And I start talking about how they don't care. That's why Shannon Sharpe can say what he say. They don't truly care about the Lakers. All they care about is LeBron's success.
Yeah,
that's why he can say. That's why he can say LeBron's winning in this. And then you went into defending LeBron when you didn't need to.
I told you that LeBron has to win. I didn't defend him. I said, no, hold on, bro. I said LeBron has to win a ring for me. That's what I said. Chat, replay it. I'm not lying. I said LeBron has to win a ring for me. I'm talking about for me. Go ahead.
Well,
I think it started with.
Texas, you been fair. You been neutral lately, Texas.
Me making.
I'm very fair. I'm going to this career field for this stuff. I got to be fair.
It probably came from when
neutral lately. I ain't gonna lie.
I think most of it is
in there.
Well, Texas also he's admitted. He says he's a LeBron defender because he sees more hate come at LeBron.
He said that. We got that on tape.
So
I remember him saying that.
So I understand. So I understand. Sometimes when that's what people feel.
But Kareem, can I say this though? How am I not? Okay, hold on. Most. That's okay. How am I not neutral when I know all I said? See, people, because when you listen, you can better ascertain this shit, and this shit is avoided. I said Kobe was not wrong for wanting to change. He saw what was wrong. He should have the right to want to leave. But all I'm saying is the narrative that I've seen, not y'all. What I've seen is that. And hold on. And then this guy asked me the question about what would LeBron have done. I was trying to give him an example, and y'all heard him incessantly cutting me off. And I said, I'm trying to tell you what he did. He allocated 7 years to this organization, the same thing that Kobe wanted to do. And right, Kobe didn't do it though. But I'm saying if you're going to bash LeBron for this ideology, then we got to say, okay, Kobe or whoever else, or what about this? What about this? But Kobe was not wrong. Hold on, Kobe was not wrong for wanting to leave.
No, but it was
leave though. So
we agree with you on that.
That's what I'm saying.
We're not holding it against you.
Can I say one thing?
First
I ain't
off,
seen
Kobe's
all
career
night.
is Kobe.
Can I say
Go ahead,
one
Kareem.
thing?
It's your channel. It's your channel. You talk.
I want to say one thing. The difference is the Lakers was making big money off Kobe, right? They were selling out, and the Lakers was eighth place. Hold up, eighth place, barely making the playoffs. Ain't have nothing, right? And this been going on for a long time, for a few years. And what it was, LeBron was winning 66 games a year.
Yep.
They're his first seed, number one seed all the time. Yep. So you can't compare the two. You can't. It's two different things.
Kareem, let me give him another reason why you can't compare the two. First off, Kobe's career was before LeBron's. Kobe was already in this. And then you saying LeBron gave them 7 years. You do remember when all this, that accusation you made against him, that took place in 2005, right?
Yeah.
2005. Yep. Kobe came to the league in 1996, bro. That means he had already gave the Lakers 10 years, 9 years.
Yep.
He'd already gave them 9 years, bro. He had already been with the Lakers 10 years, 10 seasons.
Which I never faulted the guy for. He paid attention.
Yeah, and had three chips.
Hold on. This is why I didn't want to hear the soliloquy about you, bro. I know you were offended that I was cutting you off.
Not offended, bro.
Well, you brought it back up. So
you said I was cutting you off consistently after asking me a question immediately. Then I tried to answer it, and you got mad.
I was trying to. No. You was trying to give me his history when I already knew it. I just wanted you to tell me the answer. Him staying 7 years had nothing to do with the answer. I asked you a very specific question.
Call an example, bro, to give you context of a picture of what he actually did to help answer.
We already know the context of that. I mean, I'm twice your age. I know the context of what I'm telling you. But you still was insisting on telling me how he got to that point. We knew how he got there, but we also know how he moves. And you were trying to put context to justify the way he moves. And I'm showing you his moves are considered worse than what Kobe moves are. Kobe did it in the confines of what he had. He didn't have to manipulate the system. He didn't trade anybody away, make families move and do all this stuff. He didn't. All he said
LeBron's
was,
first
okay,
stint, he didn't trade anybody, brother. What he give me a trade that he made. That's when he came back. Yes, I agree. But hold on, if you pay attention, I said that was fucked up. I said that. Go back and replay it. I'm not lying. I can track what I say.
Again, I'm not saying that you didn't eventually get to that point. But the reason why we wasn't trying to listen to the 7-year soliloquy you put out there is because we already knew Kobe had gave the Lakers 10 years. And all he did was tell them was, if you don't get me more talent so I can win, in the best city in basketball, there's not a greater city nor team to play for in basketball than the LA Lakers.
The Chicago Bulls.
It's not like he was saying, get me, players and have them come to Milwaukee or have them come to Minnesota. No. You're in the number one basketball market.
Reg,
the number one
crazy,
team.
Man.
It's easy to get guys here.
It is.
So that's why we didn't want to hear the soliloquy, bro. We knew all of that. And I wanted you to admit what LeBron does is different
than
what Kobe did. Now, I wanted you to admit it, but you tried to go on some other stuff. And I'm saying what LeBron does is totally different. But I don't knock him.
Okay.
He wants to win. I
don't
knock him.
No, we gonna compare who got the most criticism, who got the most hate, who had the biggest obstacles to get where they're going. I'll be like, what is the purpose of that? What?
Yeah.
Well, LeBron, like Isaiah Thomas, LeBron the GOAT because LeBron never had a great coach. Just saying stuff like
I'll cook your little ballers life. I'll cook your little fanboy ass in 3 minutes, man. You just a little
most. I'm just saying that. Listen, because I'm actually fair. Like, if Kobe got the disproportionate amount of hatred, I would call that out. Like I said, I really don't, sir. I mean, with all due respect, what you say to me is inconsequential.
That's all.
But you can disagree all you want. I'm saying,
man, LeBron number 5 ballers like LeBron number 5.
That's your opinion. That's your opinion,
bro.
Because I'm not.
Hold on, bro. You're an admitted LeBron apologist. You came over here and said that. So that
sure, but I bashed him when he choked versus the Mavericks, though. You don't want to mention that, though, bro. You don't want to mention when I say I hold all that against him.
You said 9. You said 11. You did. I got to give credit for that. You did say
you want to, but hold on. Incorporate the entire argument.
Just because you did that doesn't make you fair. Just because you can say.
So you're okay. So I'm unfair because hold on. So I'm unfair. I see what you do. I'm unfair because I defend the guy in certain times where he should be defended.
Hold on. Do you want an example how I'm gonna tell you you're unfair? Do you want one?
Please.
So you just don't have to hear my. Okay. Let's go by your age. I know you got a little. You didn't like it. I ain't gonna say you was offended.
Y'all always, because y'all always use age to dismiss somebody. That's the typical cop out argument,
it's
bro.
Not, hold on. Okay, bro. No problem. You don't like when age come up because you just dismiss it. That's what you just said.
No, it's not that I don't like it. I'm calling out facts. Every old person uses age to dismiss somebody's standpoint.
Ballers like, nigga, I ain't even been talking ballers. I ain't even been talking.
Hold on, bro. Hey.
Reg Dog, I say sir every time.
Hold on, my brother.
I don't mind cooking you ballers.
Like, using your age is unfair. People shouldn't bring it up. They use
No, I didn't say that, bro. I said what you do. I don't care. Do what you want to do. I mean, I don't care.
What's the issue with us bringing up age when it applies in the situation? What's wrong with that?
In context. In context.
So what's wrong?
Here, let me show you. Hold on. Let me show you why I brought your age up. The only time tonight I brought your age up, you made a statement saying that the media back in Jordan's day wasn't the same as the media today. They didn't have the same level of scrutiny. And I'm like, hold on, brother. You're 25 years old. You don't even know what the media was like back in the 90s. You have no clue. You didn't live through it.
No.
Hold on. How can you tell me what the media was doing back then when you were not there to see it?
No, I'm saying, hold on. I said the general public tends to mitigate Jordan supporting cast more because hold on. When LeBron beat the Spurs, what did they bring up? The shot, Mike Miller, reality. No, that's true. They played a big role. But I'm saying, all I say is give your credit and your blame fairly. I blame LeBron fairly, but
hold on, brother.
That's my entire point that y'all always miss.
No, I understand the point you're trying to make. You're using the wrong premise because you started that off by blaming the media for that. And I'm like, you don't know the media from that era.
Oh, my words. That's my fault. Then I'm saying the mass. Sorry, like the mass, like the general people
I
who
saw
watch
the
the sport.
point you were trying to make, but you started off by saying the media created it. I'm like, whoa, how does?
Okay, let's debunk that part, bro. That was an admitted mistake. Okay, let's get to the actual.
Hold on, bro. That's the only time I brought your age up. That's the only time I brought it up.
That's fine.
You're not old enough to comment on that. You don't know what happened. That goes back to what the one brother was saying. This is why in our barbershop talks, we didn't even get involved. When I was a young dude going to barbershop, I didn't get involved when old heads was talking about basketball. I couldn't relate to them because
just sit and listen.
80%, yeah, 80% of the conversation I couldn't comment on because I didn't have the knowledge.
You say you were admitted Kobe lover. Yeah. So how's that different from what I'm saying though? So I'm playing a game against you. You hold me to the standard, but I can't do it to you. And Reg Dog, I always say sir. When I cook loyalty, I don't get cooked when I say it.
I don't have a problem with the sir. Kobe Lover is Kobe Lover is different than
I'm talking to Reg Dog. Yeah.
I'm not a Kobe apologist. I'm not. So just because I like Kobe or love Kobe, I don't apologize.
So your point is debunked, sir. When I held LeBron to the standard, how am I an apologist? I'll hold LeBron to the standard.
Well, you said you were. You said you were.
That, bro.
I didn't say I was an apologist. No, that's not my quote. I
said you said you were LeBron defender.
A defender.
Yeah, LeBron defender.
I think.
That's what I'm saying.
Sir, am I still not being honest when I call LeBron out for his faults though? So what's your point? I still criticize LeBron when he screws up though.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let's go there then. Let's go there. I want to know because let's get back on topic. That's what I've been trying to do the last 10
Go ahead.
Let's get back on topic then. What is your criticism of LeBron for the team this year? Because that's what we were talking about. This is why I don't believe Lakers ain't trying to win. I don't personally believe that nobody on the team from the Genie Bus on down to LeBron cares about winning first and foremost. So what's your criticism of LeBron on this year's team? What is he done wrong for this year's team?
My score rating for LeBron, I don't have too much for him because hold on. Let me explain, and then I'll let you go. No.
We're listening.
No, y'all. They're laughing. I'm saying you got to hear what I'm saying. Okay. Initially, I thought that he wanted Russ up top, but that wasn't the case. The criticism that I can give LeBron for lack of defense, but I know his age. That's hard to do, but lack of defense, lack of intensity at times. But aside from that, I mean, I can't allocate much blame at this stage in his career at this point in time because how much power does he have really within the office when and you know this yourself, they've declined certain trades with the Woods Wall deal. And this year, I don't give him the bulk of the blame because I think that goes from Genie and on down because I don't know how much we can expect from a guy at this stage of his career. So that's not an excuse. That's just being a realist because other players wouldn't be held to that standard, but the fact that he's held to the standard is a testament to his greatness. That's all I'm saying.
So he get what? So what amount of credit does he get for this?
Hold on, y'all. I don't think y'all saw how
he doesn't get any credit.
He finessed it. He finessed it.
I don't think y'all saw how he finessed this to a whole.
We heard it. We heard it.
Yeah, you finessed it like a motherfucker.
I only did this to show y'all this is what the people that love LeBron. This is what they do.
Yeah, you've been saying that.
Like Bangs and all that. This is the stuff they do.
What blame does he get then, sir?
I asked you a very simple question: what he has done wrong. Here's the thing: what you did, bro. Even when you tried to give him criticism,
he's not a good leader. I'll tell you that.
Even when you
they go one. They go one.
You don't think he's a good leader, right?
I don't think he's. Hold on. I don't think he's like. No. I'll be honest. I don't. That's my biggest knocks on LeBron. And see, y'all love to gloss over shit I said earlier in the stream.
I didn't say that at all.
No.
About his leadership.
I'm getting ready to add. No. This is my first. This is my first time saying that. No. I'm saying.
Go ahead.
My issue with LeBron is his propensity to not want to be a leader up front, and then also at times he has settled for jump shots. But then y'all say, "Oh, here comes the excuse." It's hard when you're relying on a 37-year-old to do the same thing. If this was Kobe or Jordan, I'd say the same thing. That's all I'm saying. But I'm an excuse maker. I mean, no, it's called facts.
You saying that now? At first, you didn't say nothing about he was a bad leader or he jacking up shots. You saying that after the fact,
sir? Y'all just asked me he asked me the question right now.
But you didn't say that in the beginning.
All right, let me ask Texas one simple question.
Let him call him a bad. Yeah,
I'm about to ask him a simple question.
You just asked him what he does wrong, though, right? I answered the question. That wasn't asked earlier.
Go Go ahead,
Hey,
Herm. Go
Tex,
ahead,
hey,
Herm.
Tex, I'm gonna ask you a simple question. What was before the season started? What was the expectation of the Lakers before the season started?
Yeah,
After
casuals
all
thought
the
this team was.
moves were
Let me
made.
answer your question. Yeah. Casuals, once again, thought this team was going to be great. I said 45-37 because you saw. And can I say one thing, though? See, this is what a lot of casuals say. Not saying y'all are, but they say he's playing with 5 Hall of Famers. Yeah, that are not in their prime. If you know basketball, you just laugh and then you can go. You knew this team was not going to be great in the regular season if you knew basketball. But the
But
narrative
did
was,
the
oh, he has this.
majority not?
Go
But
ahead.
did the majority think they was gonna be a contender though?
They're
Yeah,
professionals.
they have a chance. I still think they do, though. You can laugh all you want. Watch. Go ahead.
Ah, shit, they ain't got no damn chance though. But
If they can beat the
I was
Suns,
just
but
Hold on,
I
time
don't
out,
know.
time out, time out, time out,
Go ahead.
time out. Hold on, I want to make sure I got clarity on this. He said because we shifting because you were asking about the consensus. What did people think about this team? He gave you his personal opinion. I'm fine with that. Let's go that route. He said
It
yeah,
was a
45.
yeah.
consensus.
Hold on. You
Nobody's
said
lying.
40.
The consensus
No,
was that
nobody
I have them going 45-37.
nobody
Stop twisting my
accusing you of
words,
lying.
brother.
Nobody accused you of lying, bro. What is you talking about? I
Just
just
paying attention.
repeated.
Go ahead.
I just repeated what you said. I didn't accuse you of lying. What I'm saying is, if you had them going 45-37, did you have them
Yeah,
winning the championship?
I still did have them winning championship. I'm being honest.
You. So you said this
So
team
they
will
had
go 30.
championship
Hold on,
aspirations
hold
then.
on. He said this team will go 45-37 at the beginning of the year,
No, sir, I
and at
did
that
though.
time,
Go ahead. Yeah.
yeah, we're talking about you. But you still
No, I mean,
thought
I'm
they
talking
would
to
win the
her, brother. I'm
championship.
saying, yeah,
Oh, no, I got you.
yes,
You still thought they would win the championship, and that's why even though they're not 45-37, they're 10 games behind that
yeah,
or more, 13 games behind that. You still
yes.
believe they're going to win the championship if
No, no,
everybody's
no,
healthy.
no. Well, I think they can get there definitely, and I think but they got to beat the Suns first. I mean, if they can't beat the Suns, obviously they're out. But if they can beat the Suns, I think that any other matchup could be favorable to them down the road.
Okay. All right.
I said if they get past Phoenix once again,
I understand.
they got to get past Phoenix,
I got you.
most likely.
I got you. I
Nah,
think the
but
issue
the
that most
reason
people, I think that,
the
go
reason
ahead, Herm.
yeah, but the reason I asked you that, Texas, is the point where it leads back to the question that Elder asked you about what about the type of criticism LeBron should get for this year, and you still kind of running around it. So that's why
How am I
I asked
running
you what were
around,
the
sir? And I
expect.
clearly, sir, pay attention, brother. I clearly said I think look because listen, y'all said, oh, you didn't say that earlier. I criticized LeBron back in the day for what he did in that time. But what I saw this year was leadership problems. Sir, he asked me the question like 5 minutes ago. Then I finally answered it. I mean, so what more do you want? I don't think he's a great leader in terms of getting guys
Let
really
me
motivated.
let me tell you what I think LeBron's criticism should be, right? And
Mm,
this is what I believe to be fair. And I'm only going to use facts. I'm not even going to use um, my opinions on things because it's a fact. Because we have articles and everything to back it up. We have Pelinka, we have LeBron, and we have AD all coming out publicly saying
hmm
that they don't make any moves to the roster without consulting LeBron and AD. That's a
That's true.
public fact that's been out there. So I'm not gonna go with an assumption that LeBron didn't sign off on all these guys. Why? Because LeBron,
Uh-huh.
AD, and Pelinka have all said publicly this is what the
Okay.
Lakers do.
Okay.
So
Yep.
Now
that
let me
whole
ask you.
hold on, no, let me finish. You didn't even let me
Oh yeah.
finish.
Go ahead.
So the fact is that LeBron James and Anthony Davis can be
hmm
blamed for this roster that has underachieved because they picked it. Now, besides the Stanley Johnsons and the guys that we picked up, the Gabriels
Yep.
and we know those guys were after. So I'm not talking about them. They ain't the one. They actually giving us a level of success. They're not riding us down like the other guys did. That LeBron and AD chose. Now the
And
Westbrook,
Yep.
we're giving that 100 to him because we know public record. We have Kuzma texting saying, "I've been told I'm a Sacramento King." Put that on Twitter. Remember Twitter. We
mhm.
Yep.
have Pelinka and them saying publicly, "I wanted to trade for Buddy Hield," and it was announced the trade was done. And then 20 minutes later, no, the Sacramento trade's canceled. We did the Westbrook trade.
And I've been on record here saying that
you said earlier, yeah, he did the Westbrook thing, but then you start to downplay. So, well, I'm not going to put all that on.
No, y'all actually cut me off, and then y'all actually listen. I'm saying no. I was getting ready
for the Westbrook trade. Yes or no? I'm asking you a direct question. Yes or no question. Do you blame him for the Westbrook trade?
Sir, if we're gonna use facts here, we gotta use facts here, though. Okay, no. I was on record before many times on Kareem's panel. I mean, it's not today, but I said he's bad at assessing talent. I said that LeBron is bad at thinking this guy.
Like, I'm not asking you if he's because see now you're sidetracked.
I'm getting ready to answer your question though.
All right. I'm gonna wait then, because I'm gonna make sure you answer the question.
But are we gonna sit up here and lie like his first option wasn't Dame and then DeRozan, and then he was a third option? So you know what? We'll take it.
It's not a part of the question. It's not a part of the question. That's irrelevant. What you think?
You blame Braun, but that was his last choice by default, though.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does matter, bro. I mean,
do you blame
when there's nobody else, when there's no other viable piece on the market, and Russ is the only guy left? What are you gonna do, bro?
He wasn't, but he was there. Russ wasn't. We had a trade. Hold on, remember?
Yeah, I won one Buddy Hield.
Done. That would have. We'd have got a shooter, and we would have kept one of our players, which would have been.
I said he wouldn't want Buddy Hield.
No.
Yeah.
We would. Hold on. Don't forget, brother. Buddy Hield only make $20-something million. We would have not only kept Buddy Hield. We would have kept KCP.
They would have kept KCP.
We'd have still had KCP too.
And Russ's contract is $44 million. I never wanted Russ.
No, bro. The question was, do you blame LeBron or the Russ?
Yeah, I do blame LeBron. Yes, I've said it on Kareem's panel many times. Yes, I blame LeBron. But the only reason why I was kind of reluctant at first, because from what I heard reports about a month or so ago was that, and you should know from Bang's channel, he was saying that they were pursuing this guy, then DeRozan, and then they were like, well, damn, this guy's the only one left. But of course, I blame LeBron ultimately because they did consult with him. I'm answering your question.
Get him on the DeRozan shit.
Hold on. Let me shoot holes in the DeRozan thing because I'm so tired of LeBron fans trying to use that as a damn excuse. Because y'all the only ones that use it. The only ones to bring up DeRozan. Anybody that knows anything about basketball, that knows about the finances of basketball, knows DeRozan was never an option for the Lakers.
They weren't going to pay him. That's why I just said,
No, you're not listening.
He couldn't get the money. Yeah.
DeRozan, first off, we're talking about the San Antonio Spurs. They never trade with the Los Angeles Lakers. DeRozan, to get the money that he needed to get, he was going to have to either go to a team that had cap space to sign him or be sign and trade. Did the Lakers have cap space? No. So the only option for him to come to the Lakers was a sign and trade. That means we need San Antonio to be on board for that. Do you think San Antonio is going to trade us DeMar DeRozan? Yes or no? I'll answer for
Pop not going to trade with the Lakers.
I said Pop does no business with the Lakers. Yes.
So there is no option for us to get him. Secondly, this false narrative about the Lakers wouldn't do a third year on the contract, blah, blah, blah. That's what ended it. That is a flat-out lie. That's a flat-out lie that people that like LeBron's people put that narrative out there. Because even when they're in a negotiation, they're negotiating that contract with DeRozan before they even talk to San Antonio. But here's the key. Even if the Lakers would have said, okay, let's do a 3-year, $85 million.
Kareem, I'm gonna come back in. My shit is messed up. Hold on.
Now what we I'll wait on him. I'm gonna wait on him.
Cooking, boy. Elders.
Man, keep going. Keep cooking, Elder. Fuck that shit. Keep
this
cooking.
DeRozan thing makes me mad, bro. Because they keep trying to push this false narrative like the Lakers haven't been compliant with LeBron's ass, and they have been.
Yeah.
That's the narrative they're trying to push. They're trying to push a narrative like the Lakers ain't done everything that they should do for LeBron.
And they have.
Now,
they tried.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I will agree. If you get in bed with LeBron, you got to get all the way in bed.
Oh, yeah.
You got to get all the way in bed. And LeBron wants the full Monty. He wants the full play. He wants the mid play. He wants the
And Jenny Buss don't want to do that, though. Jenny Buss don't want to do that, though.
And I have to be honest about that part. They didn't get fully in bed. They tried to do a little foreplay, and then when it was time to get it on, they're like, hold on now. Hold on. You know, I need to go to the bathroom for a minute and da-da. Hold on, nigga, I'm ready. What you talking about? You see what I'm saying? That's how they played it. So I have to be honest about that. But at the end of the day, there was never ever an option for the Lakers to get. This is the only
Yeah,
option,
they didn't.
right?
It was no way.
The
It was
only
no way.
to get DeRozan. The only way we were going to get DeRozan is if DeRozan was going to say, "Look, I will come there for your mid-level exemption."
And he didn't want to do that.
The Lakers would have hard capped themselves then because that's only would have been a $10, $11 million thing. Then they would have never got Russ. Then they still have a little bit more room to maneuver in the hard cap because you only have 2 max players plus DeRozan at the $10 million mark. He was gonna have to agree to that thing that Serge Ibaka and what's his name, Montrezl Harrell. Remember the full mid level.
Yeah,
that's the only way. If he would have agreed to that, then the Lakers would have signed him and went into the hard
They woke
cap.
him up on Kareem.
But they'd have had more room to maneuver. Him coming to the Lakers on some $30 million contract like he's got with the Bulls, it was never going to happen. Because for one, the San Antonio Spurs would have never done the trade with us anyways. Even if it got to that point, they wouldn't have.
And remember, they said the Bulls overpaid for DeRozan. So you know that wasn't, and they was looking at the Bulls with their nose down.
But there were several teams.
Well, you overpaid Lonzo.
Several. Hold on. Here's the key.
Yeah, definitely. He worked
there were several teams. I don't have a problem with neither one of those guys' contract, y'all. I don't have a problem with that. There was several.
No, I never hate on no money,
there
were
several teams willing to pay DeRozan that money, y'all. DeRozan was not he was not going to leave $30 million on the table to come play for the Lakers for 11. What he wanted was the Lakers to figure out a way to get close to that. Like they paid him.
Right.
I think his contract was 3 for 85, something like that. He wanted the Lakers to get get me 3 for 78, get me 3 for 76. I'll come to you. They can't know because now the Lakers, they couldn't do what the Bulls did. The Bulls had all the cap space. They just signed him. They just signed old boy Lonzo. They had cap space. The Lakers didn't. We had to do a sign and trade. The sign and trade for DeRozan was never going to happen. I don't care if that spotted face brother get on TV and tell everybody, I thought I was a Laker. I was a Laker. Again, that stuff, y'all don't get it. I just said it earlier. What's the best place in the NBA to play? Los Angeles playing for the Lakers.
And
all these dudes from LA want to go home, bro. All of them want to go play for the Lakers if they can.
Especially DeRozan from where? Where's DeRozan from? Compton?
He's from Compton.
Yeah, he right there.
Yeah, for Compton.
He played 20 minutes from Crypto Center.
Elder, here's my question. Here's my question to you, Elder, because a lot of people may not understand the backstory to that. Why you think that Kyle Lowry situation didn't happen?
With the Lakers?
Yep.
That was simple.
Again, the Lakers, they could not justify paying Kyle Lowry what Miami had to pay him. Kyle Lowry's look at his age, y'all. He's not 30.
I've been telling them that too, Kareem.
We're not finna pay Kyle Lowry $30 million or $25 million. We're not finna do that for him.
So he ain't CP3.
We already screwed up and they're doing for CP3, but again, at least CP3 was at that time when his contract. Remember when the Lakers could have got him? People forget that was the first year LeBron came. That was 3.5, 4 years ago.
Right.
How old was CP3 then? And they thought that contract was bad, but he was still 32, 31 then.
Right.
What is he, 36 now? So he had to be 32 years old then. I'm not taking Kyle Lowry at 36.
He 36?
For 30?
Kyle Lowry up there, man. Kyle Lowry up there, man.
I'm not doing that deal. And then, hold on. Then I got to give up my young talent. Because can't nobody tell me that THT back then last year wasn't worth the $2 million he was making. Now, I know people are mad now because he got the contract and he's making 9.5 and they say he ain't worth that. But you can't tell me last year when that trade was going down, he wasn't worth 2.5 and that's all he was making then. So you'd have
Kareem, can I ask Elder a question?
Hold on.
Go ahead.
You've been giving
up
young talent for an old guy and overpaying him. So when Kyle Lowry would have came, somebody go look up and see how many games Kyle Lowry done played. See how many games he done missed. See his stats. When he came to LA and underperformed, and age would have hit him. Now we'd have been stuck on the hook for 3 more years with him.
Can I ask a question though?
Go ahead.
Okay, here's my thing though. No. And I've said LeBron, he's bad at mismanaging, and I think he should play off ball much more. I have my issues with him at times, but my only thing is this though. This is my thing about casual Laker fans. Not you, Elder. I'm just saying like the mass out there. My problem is that okay, they were pissed off way back in 2018 when they had Lonzo, all these young guys, right? Oh, this is not working. And hold on, I'm trying to finish. But then, and they were number 4. LeBron got hurt. They fell down. Okay. And then they said, oh, we got to get rid of these guys. Okay, you won a championship. The Laker fans. Oh, yes, now they're happy. But now when shit is hitting the fan, now everybody's a genius in hindsight. That's what I'm saying. Like, anybody that knows of some kind of modicum of basketball knew this team wasn't going to light it the fuck up this year. But all these Laker fans get up and down at the moment. That's why I call a lot of Laker fans, not all of them, a lot of them are just uneducated because hindsight is 2020. After the fact, now they want Kuzma back. I said Kuzma should have. I didn't want Kuzma gone personally, and I didn't want KCP gone. And Caruso, I was kind of up in the air about. No, because they serve specific purposes. I did not like Russ coming here.
Nobody said they want Kuzma back. I haven't heard nobody say they want Kuzma as back.
Yeah, they didn't care about Kuzma.
They just mad he goes somewhere else and play good. They mad.
But I like KCP.
Hey, go look at Kuzma. He's not.
Hold on, no, brother. I'm saying like Brandon Ingram. Y'all got to pay attention. I said the Brandon Ingram shit. No. Hold on, man. I'm saying Brandon Ingram, Alonzo. Listen, they wanted them gone at the time. I saw potential in Brandon Ingram, but I said those guys, y'all pay attention. I said those first guys, and then now I've heard a lot of murmurs just because.
What about
Elder?
Them? What are you saying? I'm asking what about them? What are you?
I'm trying to explain. Sir, I've heard people say that they wish that they had waited out for one more year for wait to get AD instead of. But I'm saying at that time they were fine when they got rid of Brandon Ingram. I'm saying back in the day, that's what I'm saying. I got to pay attention. I didn't say shit about the fans wanting Kuzma. I said personally, I'm talking about Brandon Ingram and those other guys. I'm saying they're saying all of a sudden now when shit is bad now. Then they said, we should have kept him. But they were happy when they got that ring after that move was made. But all of a sudden, now you want him back. It's like Dallas Cowboy fans. They're fucking fickle. It's all.
Hey, look, Texas. I agree with you. I've seen many Laker fans yelling about we should have kept all these players.
Ingram,
Ingram, definitely Ingram. Lonzo,
Jordan Clarkson. And all those
I've seen
after
Lakers,
the fact though.
Yeah, after the fact, but Laker fans, to me, they always feel entitled. Like we're the Lakers, we're the best ever. Give us Zach LaVine. Give us every year. We getting everybody. I see the videos. I'm like, how y'all getting everybody? Look, everybody want to play LA. I get that.
You know why that is?
I know they're entitled because they won championships. They feel like we got 17 banners. I'll be like, shut up. Look, I'm a Bulls fan, so I come to throw a little slander on the Laker fans. Y'all know how I do. But I'll be like,
it's good for your off the court career.
Alfonso, who's talking a whole lot of nothing, bro? They wanted Brandon Ingram going. Y'all don't know shit about anything. Go look it up. Go. I actually watch the newspapers. I'm actually going into this broadcasting shit. I have to kind of know this stuff. They wanted Brandon Ingram gone when shit after LeBron got hurt. They didn't want him gone. I don't know what Felicia's talking about. No, you haven't heard it. So it's funny how y'all. No. It's funny how these idiots don't even know me. Just because you haven't heard it doesn't mean I haven't heard it. My principles are in sports. Hold on. These malefactors are funny, bro. Y'all haven't heard it. Me and y'all are the same people.
Felicia be on point now.
Hold on, my brother. Yeah, she's
very knowledgeable. But you heard in the media. Most heard the same thing about them. They wanted Brandon Ingram, Alonzo Ball going. How am I lying about this?
Hold on, Texas. They not saying
what is Felicia talking about? What is this fucking Alfonso talking about? They're all saying that.
Hold on.
Texas, he talking about me,
young fella. Hold on, Texas. Brother. The reason there's pushback about the accusations out there, who they want to. After every game, you're gonna find people say dumb stuff like that.
This is a newspaper. I'll bring it on the next slide, bro. It was from 2018. I don't cap, bro. This is not what I do.
Bro, nobody's saying it's all right. Capping.
Right.
Nobody's saying you capping.
Idiots in the chat are saying that.
Looking then. I told you it's better not to look in the chat, bro. Just focus you in the panel.
I'll stop ignoring these.
But Felicia got a lot of knowledge, though. Just know that.
What I'm saying to you is this,
sir. But what I'm saying, you can see in newspapers. This is what I'm going to career for, bro. I don't care about this stuff. Go ahead.
Hey, Texas, I believe you. Felicia wrong. She can't say no fans or media said that. That is wrong.
Hold on. She capped for Russ, though. She capped for Russ, saying Russ is going to be good. And this is the person that y'all listen to. Lamont, I took Lamont on as well by Russ. He was going to be terrible. He's getting better now. He's better now. He's improving his IQ. His ability to ascertain the offense is getting better. I'm saying, but this is the same person that kept Perez. I understand y'all back her because she's a woman, but damn, this is factual what I'm saying. It's in newspapers. I'm in sports broadcasting doing this shit.
Texas, calm down, man.
Talking about? I know y'all love Felicia so much, but damn, I know nepotism. I know it's nepotism. But goddamn, man,
brother, I just
said
in
newspapers.
Brother, I just was agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you.
We're trying to agree with him, but he's not even letting us agree with him, y'all. We're trying to agree with
Alfonso, I don't worry about you, brother. I don't worry about you, bro. You're inconsequential piss stand. I don't worry about you. You know that from Go Mike's channel, brother.
This brother in his feelings.
When Mike get his channel unsuspended, I'll cook your ass again, bro.
This is what I'm
Go ahead.
We're actually trying to agree with you on this.
Felicia, you gotta listen to English. I never said the fans wanted Kuzma back. I said Brandon Ingram, fellas, in my line. I said Brandon Ingram. I said Brandon Ingram and Lonzo. Now they want him back. Y'all don't listen.
Nobody
That's the problem with a lot of these people.
Back, what are you talking
she
about?
pulled up on your ass.
Okay. Am I supposed to be scared, her? Should I be scared? Listen to what I'm saying. I didn't say that they wanted him back, honey.
No one said you should be scared. No one said you should be scared. But
get off that point. I'm saying I never said that they wanted Kuzma back. I said they wanted Brandon Ingram back and Lonzo Ball after the fact. What do y'all understand about that? Then y'all wonder why somebody's going off because y'all don't listen to fucking English.
First of all, I need to understand who the hell you calling the idiot. That's the first question.
If you can't pay attention, sorry, you can't listen to what I'm saying, that would make you one.
No, you're the only idiot because I said,
come on,
ma'am, I'm credentialed. You can find me. I'm credentialed though.
And guess what?
You can find this in newspaper, honey. You can find where they want Ingram back, and they wanted these reports. You can find that.
No damn Ingram.
I didn't say they wanted Kuzma back. So what are you talking about, fellas? Go roll the tape. I never said I wanted Kuzma back.
You just got rid of Kuzma last year, so ain't nobody.
Red Dog, what is she going to get? Everything I said was facts. They wanted Brandon Ingram and Lonzo back. You can find that. I never said they wanted Kuzma back.
First of all, read my damn comment before you want to come and try to criticize somebody. Make sure you get your fucking facts straight. How about
you should listen better because what I said was facts. This is documented.
What I said, Texas, was that no one
Aaron,
said
shut your simping ass up, bro. That's all you can do to get played.
Hey, Texas, stand down right quick, Texas.
Aaron, get your 14 midget, you know what, out of here, bro.
No,
Texas, stand down right quick, Texas.
Red Dog, I don't fight anybody, bro. I just hate when people want to miss my words of trying to make a point.
I didn't miss your words.
I never said they wanted Kuzma back.
Down, Texas. Stand down.
So y'all telling me to calm down because I'm a man, but this woman is misquoting what I'm saying. That's why there's so many weak ass men in this country.
This woman,
oh Lord, don't do the anti-woman stuff. Come on, calm down.
Yeah, it's not even that big of a deal.
But y'all only address somebody because they're a man talking about something. But this woman misquoted everything I said. When did I say they wanted Kuzma back?
No, Texas. You took it.
Anything, and I'm sitting here listening to what you said.
How you went overboard for no reason, bro.
If you're listening, you heard I didn't say Kuzma. They didn't want Kuzma back. I know that. They hated Kuzma.
And I specifically said Kuzma. I didn't say anything about no damn Ingram.
Hold on.
Or Lonzo Ball.
I see the comments.
That was not
Hold on, I'm going to pull up the comments.
Wait, Texas.
No, you haven't heard that BS. No fans or media wanted players said that crap. What?
Texas. She said that referring to what I said. I said that I heard fans say that crazy stuff. She wasn't referring to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I said that. I said that.
4 times.
You took it overboard for no reason, bro.
Exactly.
You have no idea what they do.
It's ROBO. I don't care about being masculine, bro. I'm what I am.
No, Texas, but you took it overboard for no reason, though, man.
You got disrespectful to women, bro. You
got disrespectful.
What did I say about women, bro? Hold on. Now we're not gonna do that. What did I say about women? What did I say about women? Y'all can play this sexist crap. What did I say about women?
You called her an idiot. That's what got it totally disrespectful.
How is that sexist? Y'all are crazy.
You said we're talking for her because she's a woman.
I said that's not sexist. That's called factual. It's called America. Anytime a woman and a man gets in an argument, they're gonna automatically think the man is the villain.
Nah, you got extra.
This is why men are so weak.
When the female is speaking,
this is why men are
you always.
I yell at men all the time. I yell at men all the time.
Look,
you always did. That's because you like men. How about that?
Hey,
That's why you got a
that doesn't
problem
bother
with me
me.
as a woman. Because
That
there's no
doesn't bother me.
reason you have a problem with me.
I yell at everybody.
No
I yell at
respect for
everybody.
young folks. You didn't yell at me.
I yell at everybody. I yelled at loyalty. I yelled at loyalty, bro. Check it out.
Don't get
2
your
weeks ago.
You didn't yell at
That's
me.
how you like it.
I
Won't you
yell at
go
everybody
ahead
at
and
Go
do that?
Mics. Hold on, everybody. Watch us Go Mike. Do I yell at? I yell at everybody. So
Okay.
y'all don't play that
Don't
BS.
even know what the hell he's
Nah,
talking about, man.
Texas.
That's y'all young
We were
people
trying to let you know that
Y'all
she
love
wasn't even
saying
talking
Texas.
about you.
This is why men get nowhere because they
Nobody
think
said the word
I yell at
Texas,
everybody.
you're not
I yell at
listening.
everybody.
But Texas,
Texas.
you're not listening. I was telling you that I
Listen.
made the topic.
Y'all can't spew out lies and then run and hide when I address it. I yell at men and women. That's called equality.
Man, y'all young folk got so much to learn.
Lord have mercy. But when anybody
But
else
I'm a
came,
sexist. That's okay.
Who said the word
Nah,
sexist? I'm
bro.
trying to remember who even said it.
Y'all all just said that. See, y'all don't listen
Listen.
to what
We
y'all say.
saying disrespect.
No, I've been
Y'all
trying to tell you to listen. I've been
You
saying
getting in your
stand down
feelings.
and
If you
listen.
listen, y'all listen to what y'all say.
You getting in your bitch
I
ass
ain't say
feelings. That's what you're doing.
I ain't say
That
nothing but
doesn't bother
stand
me.
down, Texas. I said stand down, Texas. Listen right quick,
Nah,
Texas.
y'all
Elder was
said the
trying to
word
tell you
sexist. He
something.
made sex.
We're
Elder said
saying
sexist comments,
Come
and he can't
on,
back it
man.
up.
Who said it? Who said it?
Damn.
You just said that. Y'all don't even know what y'all say. Rewind it.
Hey,
No,
Texas.
you ain't
Hold
listening.
on,
Listen.
hold up. Texas, if you just slow down. None of us said the word sex. We've been saying disrespectful. Nobody said the word sexist. Nobody. That's what
Ooh,
you're
okay.
hearing.
I'll chop that out.
I've been saying disrespectful the whole time. You disrespected her. You said how? I said by calling her an idiot. You started by calling
I've
her an
never
idiot.
called you a damn idiot. Not one time have I been on this panel with you.
This woman is
Have I
old enough
called
to
you
be your
out your
mother, and
name?
you calling her an idiot?
Motherfucker. Matter of fact, I'm smarter than you. Best believe that. I make more money than you. I do everything better than you. So you can't call me no damn idiot.
Get my email, honey. mtexas@gmail.com. We can compare it, actually.
I don't need your email.
You can't throw out numbers that you don't have that are verifiable, honey. I'm actually locked into a career field. You'll be able to look me up.
Why are you doing that?
No, she's not my honey. I mean, I just say that. You can actually look up what I'm doing, my bankroll. If you're not close to 6 figures right now at 25, just imagine how much more life I have to live. Imagine how much that shit's gonna grow.
Like I said, I make more than you, homie.
Yeah, you don't have 71K in the bank, and you're like 50 years old. Imagine what I can grow to by your age.
Good for you. Good for you.
I don't speak on no. I don't speak on shit you can't measure.
I'm way older than 25. No, I'm at stuff you can't measure.
Thank you, Hydro. Thank you, Hydro.
Yeah.
My email, you can get that, but I know you don't want facts. Y'all always say, I got the receipts, but you don't want to get the receipts, though. You don't say shit you can't really prove definitively.
I don't know what you're talking about. I can prove everything I've said.
Sure.
Sure my ass.
Lord have mercy.
I don't know what the problem is with me, but you need to.
I got almost 71K in the bank right now, and I can even show that to you at only 24. Just turn 25. Just turn 25. Just turn 25. Just turn 25.
First off, I can tell you very young, because $70,000
Come on, Texas.
No. Hold on, Elder. I told you I'm going to make much more. I'm just saying that's where I'm at right now. See, I don't live off that bullshit. I'm talking about where I can ascend to.
You're a little boy right now. You're a little boy.
That's fine. And I'm building. Sir, I didn't say that was impressive. I'm saying what I have right now, what I'm going to build up to.
Hold on.
I'm already locked into what I'm doing.
Hold
Old enough
on.
to be your mother, bro. That's
Nobody said that was impressive, buddy. Nobody said that was impressive. When I said that was impressive.
When I talk to Felicia, I always say Miss Felicia, but I agree with her.
Yes, you do. And I appreciate you for being respectful.
Hey, Felicia.
Alfonso,
I
you
always do
understand
that
that I
with
didn't
her.
want to compare your bank with my bank account, bro. Stop it. I gave you my email and my phone number, but you turn that down.
Nobody don't want your email or your
Felicia.
phone number.
I'm not talking to you, so you don't have to worry about it. You're 50 years old, going back and forth with somebody half your age. How does that make you look?
Felicia.
Faggot ass dude. That's what you are.
Oh, now she's going to hood now. Now she's going to hood now.
I can do exactly what you can do. Nothing but words,
Alfonso. Alfonso, I have that, but I'm already locked into my career, bro. I mean, I didn't say 78K was impressive, bro. Your wetback ass doesn't even have that shit.
Lord,
another word. You want to get personal. You want to call
Alicia
because you're wrong.
Well, come on, y'all. We went way left.
You're ready to go into my career in the summertime. How about that? I mean, no, not to Felicia. I'm talking to this Alfonso dude. I mean, I'm done with her. But Alfonso, you got my You talk all that shit from California, but when I was there a few weeks ago, you didn't want to talk to me. Reg dog, Hispanics don't even like black people. So why are you mad that I'm talking about Hispanics?
Tex, Elder trying to say something right quick, Tex. Elder trying to say something, bro.
You so disrespectful, bro. You just ain't trying to hear
Michael, I don't want to date.
See? He's so much in the chat room. He in here going back and forth.
Ignore the damn chat, man.
He's saying disrespectful stuff to people in the chat.
I talk my shit to Ball his life because that's just what we do to each other. I can talk shit to Ball
his life. That ain't how we function over here, bro. You can take that shit to Bang Channel or Ticket Channel or wherever you want to go with it. That ain't what we do over here, bro. Honestly, that ain't what we do. We just don't. This Alfonso.
You ain't gotta get disrespectful, bro.
Because I know I heard you call him a wetback. Now I'm gonna ask you, what did he call you? What was it that he did to make you call him a wetback, bro? Because if he came in here and called you a nigga, you would be a
I don't get. No, sir. I'm half. I'm only half. So it is what it is.
What do half mean, brother? Why you guys say half?
Man, you black, man.
I wouldn't get offended. I wouldn't get offended.
What did he say to you to make you call him a wetback? Is what
I wouldn't get offended. I wouldn't get offended.
You didn't answer my question.
No, he said nothing. I'll be honest. He said nothing.
Bro, see, this is what I'm talking about. You out of control in your feelings tonight, man.
That's fine.
Done. You already coming crazy at the older females.
Alfonso knows he can search me on Google though. Can't search him though. You know my name, Alfonso. He can search me on Google.
You need to deal with this, dude. This ain't the type of stuff you want on your channel, bro. You don't.
Yeah.
You don't want this type of stuff on your channel. You really don't. You really don't. This cat coming here disrespecting people that's been faithful around here, calling people racist names. Because see, calling somebody a wetback, that's like a white person calling us a nigga, bro. Right. It really is. And this man, I don't even know what he said because I don't look at the chat, but that's why I asked you, what did he say? And you telling me nothing, and you still calling out his name because you in your feelings. You immature, bro. Flat out. That's what you
don't matter.
And you bragging on your money. You
no, that's nothing. I'm just telling you where I am in this life right now.
It doesn't matter where you at.
That doesn't matter what I have right now.
You're very immature. I don't care how much money you make. You're a very immature dude.
I'm mature when it calls for it.
You have no honor, no respect. You don't, bro.
Yeah.
Because I promise you this. You ain't that dude. I guarantee you wouldn't be doing that stuff in people's face. I mean, Felicia got a husband, bro. She got a
Y'all get my phone number. I'm on my phone number in the chat, though. You don't.
Come on, Texas, man. Come on with that. Come on, man.
You're finishing what you don't. You don't know who you're dealing with. Come on, bro.
You ready? See, this is what I'm talking about.
You're speaking about things you don't know about, bro. You don't know. I'm telling you in your face,
bro. I do. Hold on. Your name is Texas, right? Are you in Texas? Is that what you're telling me? Where you at?
He mixed with smooth skin.
No, I'm asking.
You gonna come see me?
If he's Texas, I'm asking where he's at. Where
I know you know where Hitman X is at.
Wait a minute, Chris Paul back on.
I'm not far from Hitman X.
Are you in
Yes.
Texas? Good.
Yes.
Okay. I'm leaving for Texas Sunday, brother. I want to sit down with you. I do. I'm gonna get in touch with you. All right.
Okay.
Because you need to understand how this stuff works. You really do. You really need to understand how this stuff works. And I'm gonna be a man. I'm gonna just tell you right now when I come. I'm gonna be a man, and I don't know if you ever met a real man before, but you finna meet one this weekend. You finna meet one next week. You hear me?
Yeah.
Because brother, the stuff you doing, it's gonna put you in the grave.
He was my dad. Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, if your dad was a real man, he would not be proud of you on here talking like this.
No, he's not. We have an issue. Yes. Yeah.
Well, I'll let you meet a real man because I'm gonna come see you. If you buy Hitman X, I'm coming to you.
Yeah.
All right, I will come to you.
Okay.
Matter of fact, hold on. Did you say you put your email in the chat?
Hold on. I'll put it in the chat right now.
Put it in.
I'll be in Dallas in 2 weeks.
Put it in. No, I'm going to Houston.
Okay, Alfonso.
Hey, side note.
Sunday for Houston.
Side note.
You don't understand. This you can't function like this. And if you already in your career, you're not even professional enough, bro. This stuff will get you fired. The stuff you doing. Getting caught up in your emotions over stupid shit like basketball.
Or get your blackball too.
Bro, if you're talking, you got credentials already, meaning that you in the media, you finna lose them shits, bro. This type of thing could be played with your boss. This is online for anybody here. This type of thing can be played for your boss, and your boss say, you know what, we don't need your services no more, bro.
Yep.
You got to be more mature than this, bro.
We talking basketball. I missed a lot of shit.
You missed a lot of shit.
And he got in his feelings so bad, nobody can talk to him.
There you go.
I'm getting it. I'm writing it down right now. I'll be in touch with you.
Yeah.
I'm copying that down right now.
I got it.
Is that loyalty?
I'm coming. I'll hit you up this week, my brother. But seriously, bro.
It sound like that, man.
You in a bad position right now, man. You got caught up in your emotions over nothing, and then you went to a total disrespectful place. This woman's old enough to be your mother. For that alone, she deserves respect and honor. She didn't come in the chat yelling, screaming at you. She tried to come in with a conversation, and you went
make
right
that right, Texas.
All she wanted you to do was get right
What's
on the
happening, my boy?
You start calling her name for nothing, for her, which it wasn't about you. She was talking to another person. Then this brother come in saying something, and you instantly go to the insult and the insult.
Exactly, Hydro. It's okay though.
That ain't how that stuff works, bro. That's not how it works. That's not how it works, man.
I tell you what. I never was disrespectful to you, Texas. So whatever you got against me, you can chill with that bull crap, dude.
I don't.
Hydro, it doesn't bother me, bro.
Know you. You don't know me. Don't call me out my name. I'm not gonna call you out yours until you call me mine.
Miss Felicia,
yep.
Calm down.
It's as simple as that.
Miss Felicia, it sounds like he just got emotional. And he didn't care.
I yell at everybody.
But here's the thing.
Well, I'm not everybody.
That's true.
You don't do that to a woman, though. You don't do that to a woman.
Okay, Sim Herm.
Hold on, bro. It's twofold in this. This is a
but women smack men all the time, and it's okay. It's okay.
No,
I'm not saying you.
She old enough to be my mama. I ain't gonna disrespect her like
why
that.
Why y'all calling on my age like that, y'all?
Oh, my bad, Miss Felicia. My bad.
No, I'm just
old enough to be your mother. That deserves respect just in that.
But see, Hydro calling me a fag doesn't bother me.
Yeah, that's because you call me out my name. It don't matter.
No. I'm saying that doesn't bother me. I'll be a faggot all you want. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter to me.
Good. Like I said, you call me out. Guess what?
Yeah.
Look, I'm human just like everybody else.
Yep.
You disrespect me, I promise you, I'm gonna come back and disrespect you.
That's fine, because I have no feelings anymore. I'm not even upset anymore.
Don't disrespect me because I didn't disrespect you.
Baller's Life, I can't wait to cook you again, Baller's
So
Life.
you and FD Hydro, whoever you are in the chat, don't come at me sideways, because if you do, I'm gonna come at you sideways.
You missed, because what you were trying to do did not affect me. So go ahead.
And I'm quite sure it didn't. Quite sure it didn't.
Like Lamar Jackson in open field.
Baller's Life, you love a politician, Baller's Life. You know that man is LeBron. You care for a politician all the time.
Disrespect, just apologize on that end, man.
No, he you know what? I don't even want his apology, yo. Because the crazy thing about this is like the fourth time that this dude has came at me. Both and every single other time.
I've never come at you any kind of way. That's a lie. That's a lie. This is the first time. This is the first time. That's a lie. But we're gonna lie though. That's his style.
No, it's not the first time.
No, that's not true.
Every time I come on Kareem's panel, this is the first
I don't even talk to you.
I've been on for over a week, yo.
What? Hey Kareem, I'll pull up those streams and we'll prove this woman to be a liar. At least I will though.
You're the only liar, dude. I ain't got nothing to lie about, because at the end of the day, this ain't nothing but basketball. This won't put money in my pocket. So
no, it doesn't. Not for me either. But you argue back and forth.
Like I said, you have a problem with me, and whatever that problem is,
I don't even know you.
Keep that problem to yourself, yo.
I don't even know you. Okay. All right, we're done with this.
All we're doing is talking basketball. Whether you agree with me or I agree with you or not,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. All right.
You're damn right it don't matter. It ain't nothing right or wrong about somebody's opinion.
I didn't ever say it, but okay. All right.
On a side note, how come nobody told me Chris Paul was back?
Oh, Chris Paul came back?
Yeah. He came back tonight.
They're going at it with Denver.
I knew he was questionable, but I didn't know that he actually was going to play, though. Okay,
Texas
that's what's
though,
up.
we ain't finna avoid you, bro. You do need to follow his brother's rules on the channel. Apologize to people for disrespecting.
I've been.
Yeah, you know Kareem one of the calmest guys on YouTube.
We don't. That
Period.
ain't
You
what
know he
Kareem
ain't.
do over here, bro. We don't
Yeah,
do
you know he
games
ain't
and
with
back and
all
forth.
that.
We don't do that on this channel, bro. We don't. So the man said you want to be over here. You need to apologize to these people you disrespected, bro.
Oh, I apologize for perceived disrespect. That's fine. I apologize from deep bottom of my heart.
That's what's up.
Okay.
Man.
Anyway,
Damn, LeBron James bring all this craziness out, man. When I left. They talk about LeBron James. I come back to this. That's crazy.
yeah, Ezra, it's all good, man.
I don't know why anybody looks at the chat, and I'm talking to everybody in the panel. I don't know why anybody look. I never look at the chat while I'm in the panel. I focus on what we talking about here in the panel. The chat is all over, and then it's so easy to think that someone is responding to you, and they like. I get it all the time. If I'm in the chat, I'll get people on the panel. Elder, you, Bob. I was like, bro, I'm not even freaking talking to you. Me and Jamar having a conversation, or me and Baller's wife having a conversation. I ain't even me and one cool P talking. We're not talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And you think that the people responding is talking to you? They're not. It'd be private, individual conversations going on in the chat that people. You know what I'm saying? Now, if someone's put your name in there. Hey, look, Elder, you a bum. Okay, I know you talking to me now. You just use my name. You understand what I'm saying? This is why I ignore the chat, man. I don't. If I'm in the chat, I'm in the chat. If you're in the panel, stay in the panel and stay on topic. Because the chat is gonna do nothing but get you off. And that's what made Texas lose it. You could tell. He kept responding, firing back at people, and he just kept elevating. And nobody could talk to him because he was gone. He had already lost it emotionally.
Yeah,
Like,
he snapped on the chat.
That shit crazy, bro. But I see a lot of niggas snapping. They be in the grave for disrespect, man. That's why most people die.
Nah, you gotta be smart in public. I don't do it in public but I do carry my thing around me in Texas though. You always have to though. But I go to school, so it's not time for that.
Hey, bro,
it's for protection, bro. I don't. It's for protection. Protection.
Bro, I'm in Georgia. Everybody in the South carry a gun. We understand that. That's no big deal. That's
exactly. You're right.
That's what we do in the
South. I don't look for problems.
That's not gonna stop. I'm just, bro. I'm trying to help you, cause I'm a man with wives, right? You can't disrespect my wife like that. You can't. I'm gonna come see you as a man. You disrespect my wife, I'm coming to see her. And that's what I'm telling you. It's not necessary. If she would have disrespected you first, then people could understand. But she didn't. You just start calling people names, and that's the stuff I'm getting at. Just because you get in your emotions, don't start throwing out these insults, bro. You disrespected her, then you called Alfonso.
Yeah, but we were trying to tell you stand down, be quiet right quick, so we can tell you what was going on.
I already sent you my info, bro. I already sent it to you. So
okay, hold on. No. Hydro said was right. I mean, I didn't, you called him. I didn't call you one sexist, and he's right. I never did.
No, I was trying to tell you nobody called you sexist. I was trying to say we were using the word disrespectful, but it was so loud. So many people.
Somebody threw the word out.
You kept hearing sexist, but no.
Tom said that.
No, I didn't. I can't tell you. I can't tell you to stand down. I said stand down. If I called you sexist, I tell you what I called you. I told you to stand down.
I said, why does her gender got to be the forefront of it?
Again,
that's the problem I had with it.
I said the word disrespect, and I think he thought it was sexist.
But who brought up when I bring up gender, bro? Yeah.
Look, you did.
I didn't bring up gender.
Matters. Gender matters. He said he brought it up.
Gender matters. It definitely matters.
Gender matters, bro.
Because if I was a dude, you wouldn't have said what you said.
Right. You started.
Hey, Alfonso, on Go Mike's channel, did I not used to always go over people? Y'all can listen to that. I talk to anybody. I used to talk to anybody that way. I stopped now because it's not right. But I talk to anybody, so we're not gonna play that sexist stuff.
Obviously you didn't stop.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Texas, what you got to do is you got to go with the flow on the channel.
I talk to anybody that way.
No, Texas. What you have to do is go with the flow. Now, if you're on your channel, you do what the hell you want. But when you're on another person's channel, this is their house. You respect their house. If they're not doing that shit, you don't do it. Now, I go over the ticket, and we can go back and forth like this, right? Even on Bangs, we can do this. sometimes on the months. That ain't what we do over here, bro. So just because that's who you are, you will adjust, or you don't need to be on this channel. You got to respect people's houses, bro. I can't come to your house, right? I can't come to your house and you say, hey, look, everybody come in here, gotta take their shoes off. And I tell you, well, you know what, bro? I don't take my shoes off. What you gonna tell me? When you ain't coming in my house, then. That's just respect. That's respect, bro. And you saying that you don't respect folk, well, what the hell you doing on everybody's channel? If you don't care and you don't have no respect for people, disrespect is what put niggas in the graves. It is. That's what put people in the grave.
Well, I'm not
Hey, I got mess with my boy Ball is like, I must be you. You must be my favorite fan. You must be my favorite fan too, because you love LeBron and he a politician. So that means you got love for me too, brother. That means you got love for me, my boy.
Herm, that is one of the statements I make that makes people. I don't know why it makes the LeBron fans so mad, because they know he moves like a politician. They do, and I said that's one of the things I dislike about LeBron, how he moves like a politician, and they get so mad, but they know it's true.
Yeah.
What you mad about? That's just what he do.
Life is great at using what you say, trying to use it back on you like a week later.
Yeah.
Thinking that he catch you on your words or something, huh?
Salute DJ, heard the perm, all that going on, but they my brothers though. Man, we don't trip out basketball, man. We got our different opinions, we got our different views of things. It's all good.
Man, I go on
man, when you capping, you gonna get called out for capping, but everybody got their different views, man.
You just gotta be respectful of people's platform, man.
I go off on loyalty all the time. I used to, and then that goes under the radar.
Hey,
I don't have a problem with you going off on people. Just
let me tell you this. Right, let me tell you this. Like we've been going back and forth with you. Like he don't call me an old head. We go through the thing like that, stuff like
certain. But no one has a problem with it because you know why.
The issue came up was when you started saying y'all capping for her because she's a woman.
That's how the world works, bro.
But see, you're taking your personal philosophy.
That's called realistic philosophy. If a man and woman gets into an argument, I'm gonna say the man is wrong at all times.
Dude, but that has nothing to do with sports. You call me an old head, it's pertaining to like an old head pertaining to sports. You address Alicia first, like she's a woman. Y'all doing this we doing this because she know basketball, brother. She be in these groups with us talking basketball.
All the time.
She around the game. It ain't got nothing.
And she'll like a faithful. It
ain't got nothing to do with her being a woman. That's my issue.
So
her gender up.
My thing is this though, because I'm actually going into a field with this. But my thing is this: what did I say that was cap earlier? What I said? You read the newspapers. I actually study this. Like she doesn't know, and I said it before. She knows basketball. No one is going to controvert that. What I'm saying is unmitigated, impeccable facts about. If you look it up, they wanted at the time Brandon Ingram, a prolific scorer, or better scorer now. They wanted him gone, and then they wanted these guys gone.
But that wasn't the point. That wasn't what she was
talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
She was talking to somebody else, though. She was talking to somebody else.
I came on here trying to explain to him that my comment was strictly about Kuzma.
But I made the comment about Kuzma right before you said that, so it was probably aimed at myself when I said that.
No, it was not.
It doesn't matter. It's okay.
It really don't matter because nobody wants any one of the dudes back. Because not near one of the dudes did anything for the Lakers when they were a Laker. Period. Point blank.
I'm saying they wanted him back this year. No, this year. I'm saying from the old team when they had those young puppies. I'm saying they all of a sudden this year they said we should have hold on to our guys one more year.
Of course they're gonna say that when we're losing.
They got my number one fan.
That was my point. That's what I was saying. Hindsight 2020.
And struggling the way that we're doing. Of course,
that was my point.
I want to say that they should have kept this player and that player. At the end of the day, no, we shouldn't have kept them players. We did what we did. We got rid of them. We won a chip with it, period.
Yeah.
I think Laker fans just pissed off that when they go somewhere and play well. Say y'all bums weren't doing this over here, then they play bad. Say, there y'all go back, back to form. I think that's the thing with them. It's not like they don't want them back. They're just mad when they go somewhere and say, or they don't like the Lakers giving away. Don't give away our young guys for trash.
Man, they were pissed about the Caruso shit because Caruso was playing great ball.
Oh yeah,
until Grayson Allen done that cheap shot on him. But You know, they were kind of upset about that.
Yeah,
Caruso would have helped the Lakers a lot if he was still on that roster.
But like it's always something that go on. But I do agree with Tex about the delusion of Laker fans. But every fan base got delusion with
like when I debated, but I'm saying, but there's disproportional. That's all I'm saying. Like Cowboy fans, we all know this. Like when I debated loyalty, cooked his ass. I mean, like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Even Kareem incessantly agrees with me a lot of my takes. Because I don't cap about what I say. Now Elder knows about the cap space. I'll be honest. That's not my expertise. I'll be honest with that. I don't know the ins and outs about that. But I'm saying a lot of other shit I actually study.
But my thing is this: why are you basing this on about what's right? You know, like you say that this is what you study. Just because this is what you study, you trying to make it seem like the next person can't go out there and study the same thing.
I didn't say that at all.
Don't make it right. It doesn't make your opinions all the more right. Just because you feel like you debated and cooked somebody, it doesn't make your opinion the end all be all. These are all opinions, dude.
That was in response to what he said.
And nothing you said on any of these streams has been broadcast on ESPN, on none of them channels, NBA TV, not one of the channels. And even those people in the media that get paid to do this is definitely not getting paid to speak facts.
No, they put false narratives. Yes.
It's all opinions.
That's a fact.
That's how media is. That's how media is narrative.
Trying to pick out what somebody else's opinion is because you feel like your opinion is the it and be is the end and the be all.
And anybody who ever listened to any of this, I never downplay anybody's opinion. But I know you came here later. Because if you had
opinion when you say you don't cap, like there's a lot of people on here that don't cap.
Okay. Yeah.
Everybody at the end of the day, what they believe is not capping because that's their damn opinion.
That's all that I ever say.
Do you know what the definition of what capping is? That means you're lying.
That's all I've ever said. Yes, that's all that I ever said.
They're speaking their opinions. It's as simple as that.
When have I debunked somebody for speaking their opinion? I'll wait. Fellas, when did I ever talk about somebody for expressing their opinion? I've always said, if you got Jordan, LeBron, anybody else, for example, then I respect that. I respect that loyalty has said James Harden doesn't choke. I was giving him facts, which was not capping. Even Kareem could agree with that. I'm not saying I'm holier than anyone else. I'm just saying.
Okay, but guess what? Exactly. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, because I was in agreement.
Jude,
with
what
you
is she
then.
cooking?
I was in agreement with you then, but that doesn't mean what loyalty was saying is his opinion. It's still based on opinions, dude.
Some things are facts, like statistics. Like your boy Bang says, stats are facts. I mean, you should know this. Some things are facts, some things are facts. On a sunny day, man, is the sky still blue? On a sunny day, the sky is still blue. Is that an opinion or a fact? When I say that James Harden says that he's failed in big moments, that's a fact, man.
That's a fact.
When you have 10 points in game 6, exactly. Some things are factual, man. Is your blood red? Yes, that's a fact, not an opinion. Some things are just facts.
Blood is
Some
blue
things
at
are
first.
facts, man. Not everything is an opinion. Some things are facts. Some things are just facts.
You need to grow up. You're 25. You show at 25. You really need to grow up.
That's fine, but some of these are facts, though.
All the money in the world ain't gonna teach you how to grow up, yo.
That's all life is about is money. But stats are
yo, let's talk about
money.
Hey, let's get back to the sport we love, man. Let's get back to the sport we love.
But Herm, can I ask you a question though? Like when James Harden has scored 10 points in game 6, he's done that many times. Hold on, is that an opinion that he's
we offer that? We know what a fact.
You cook Lord's ass on that. You cook Lord's.
It's not even about cooking him.
You talking about Harden?
Yeah, but you just
what you say about
Texas ain't never cooked nothing.
Man, I'm responding to what you said earlier just a minute ago.
That's how you mess with me, man. That's how you mess with me.
He ain't cook no loyalty. He ain't cook no noodles.
She said that everything is an opinion, and that's why I said, is our blood red when it comes out? No, that's a fact. I mean, some things are facts.
What I said was that I addressed the fact that you said that you study this. When I specifically said, just because you study this, you're not on ESPN, you're not on NBA TV with your takes.
No,
that don't make just because you study this that what you say.
I'm actually going to work for a football team in the summer, but I'm not going to say it. But yeah, That's what I'm gonna start to do. So I mean, yeah, I don't just
well,
count
then,
about shit.
well, until then,
Yeah.
guess what? What you speak on these panels is all opinions.
Even if you go
some
work
things
for,
are facts though. Some things are facts though.
And guess what?
She
Like
didn't
I
say
said,
something.
people
What
in the
not
media,
facts? Come on, Texas.
they speak on
Sir, she's constantly talking about it. So like, what do you want me to do? Like, I love how y'all like to gang up on somebody because it's
like
he's a man.
my boy Ball is like my boy.
That's not a
Ball
victim,
got
sir.
He got an opinion with AD.
But when a chick says that somebody's sexist, like this person said, that's not playing the victim.
Here we go again. When a chick,
here we go again. Yeah.
When a chick. We're not talking about chicks. We're talking about sports. They don't have nothing.
My phone's getting ready to die. Bye, fellas.
Right. That's what he do.
Bias. You're a poor victim. All poor. Woe is me. The women of the world get all the benefits. Woe is me. You're not a white man, brother. You're black. Mix.
No, it's like talking to, my thing is this. We are on here speaking about basketball. And people want to get into their emotions and their feelings when it's about basketball. These basketball players, they not paying us to speak to them.
We got there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They not paying us. They don't give a freak about what we think or how we feel. Because if they did, you would think the Lakers would be playing a whole lot better than they playing. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. Because at the end of the day, guess what? They still getting paid. Whether they win or lose, they still getting paid.
We making them rich, man. We making them rich.
We on here capping for their asses. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, Bob, it's like you cap for your boy's street clothes, man.
Hey, listen.
Ball was capping hard for street clothes the other night.
You said what?
I couldn't believe it. I was embarrassed for you. I was embarrassed for you, man.
But to be real, bro, just got high hopes. Like he feel
I'm being logical with my takes.
Oh, logical? That's what you call it?
I just wanted to come here and say,
my nigga, you got high hopes though. You got a lot of high hopes though. I give you that.
Listen, I'm speaking.
At least you ain't giving up. You got heart, man. You got heart.
But I just wanted to come up here and just say, like, at the end of the day, we're all talking like basketball. I joke around with most of y'all on the panel. I like
facts
and stuff. But to me, it's just basketball. We all have our opinions, like Felicia said. We gotta respect everyone's opinion. And at the end of the day, none of us are right about what we say. We just strongly believe something. So that's all I came to say. But yeah, what y'all wanted to talk about basketball?
Why you ain't tell me Chris Paul was back?
I was so mad when I saw that.
They dropped 140 tonight, 140 to 130.
God damn.
Not even overtime with Denver.
Hey, listen. That just
Booker had 49 tonight.
Yeah.
Chris Paul,
they turning it up.
Yeah.
And you think AD coming back gonna stop the Suns?
Yes. Yeah. Listen to me. Lakers will beat the Suns in 5.
Aiden looked great last night
Phoenix
too.
Suns. I ain't talking about
if AD come
the
back
Delaware
and we
Suns.
keep playing how we playing now, we got a chance.
Yo, you gotta still remember, AD's still a top 5 player in the world.
I don't think he's top 100.
Come on, bro.
Hey, Ball, it's like you think when y'all play Denver, let's just say y'all win the first game, the first play-in game when y'all play the 9-10 matchup, and you fuck around and play Denver. Let's just say Denver fuck around and beat the Clippers. Let's just say Denver lose to the Clippers for some damn reason.
Yeah.
Y'all play Denver. Y'all think y'all can beat Denver?
Yeah. Why shouldn't we? Why can't we?
Because
I think we can. Hey, Herm, I think we can beat Denver without. I mean, as long as those two are not coming back, Murray and Kevin Porter.
They could come back.
And I mean, and it's possible that they can come back, but I feel like we can beat Denver if we can get into a groove.
So y'all more worried about the Clippers than the Nuggets.
For me,
LeBron and AD are still the best 2 players in the Western Conference.
They're not the best duo no more.
Players in every single series in the Western Conference. Yes, AD is better than Jokic.
AD not better than Jokic.
Oh my God.
Not right now.
Right. Not right now.
Not right now. Even if he come back ballers, I gotta look at it. He got to get right back into a rhythm. It's gonna be hard to get into a rhythm, man. You only play 2 games, and you trying to be the man in the play-in games. That's gonna be hard, bro. That's gonna be hard, bro.
Oh nah, AD just really needs like 4 or 5 games to get back. And they said he's supposed to come the first week of April. But I mean, the way the Lakers played against the Sixers was good. They show effort and play defense. If you add LeBron and AD to that matchup, they can beat anyone in the Western Conference. There's no one in the West who the Lakers should fear. And that's just my
Memphis would give the Lakers problems.
Weak Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies would give them problems.
They're still young. And last year, John who showed up. Bane and Melton, all of them, they weren't showing up last year. So I don't know. I don't know why y'all are confident they're just gonna ball out this year.
You know that age shit used to matter in a different era, but in this era, the age shit really don't matter no more. Look at Phoenix. Other than Chris Paul and Jay Crowder, they was a very young team. They only had 2 veterans on their team. Now they got more veterans because they added Shamet, JaVale McGee, so they got a little more veteran leadership now. But they was real young last year. Think about it. So you really just can't go off the ages of these teams anymore. That shit really don't matter no more.
Yeah, I think the Suns probably got the best all around squad in the league right now.
Yeah, they tight. They all 5 players in double figures tonight. And Denver had 7 players in double figures and lost.
So well balanced, bro.
And I got Philly losing in the first round. I don't think the Sixers can pass the first round.
They look so sluggish in the fourth quarters.
And this what I hope, y'all. I hope we get Brooklyn. I hope we get Brooklyn and Philly in the first round. I hope we get that. Yeah, I pray that be the first.
Knock one of them dinosaurs out.
Yep.
Brooklyn team, they bad. I mean, around KD them, it's a bad team.
We could all agree it'll most likely be a Bucks Lakers finals this year.
A Bucks and who?
Bucks Lakers.
He said Bucks and Lakers.
What you talking about? 1979 finals?
Listen, see, y'all are disrespecting Giannis. He will get to the finals.
Well, you talking about
I ain't laughing because of Giannis. I'm laughing because you said the Lakers. I'm laughing because you said the Lakers.
Yeah, I know.
That one I'm laughing at. Now, to be real, 9 times out of 10, because how bad the Clippers. This is what I do really want to see, because we should have got this shit in the bubble, but the strippers let us down. I want to see a healthy strippers versus a healthy Lakers. That would satisfy me too. I want to see.
Never happen.
I want to see that.
The strippers, they don't show up when it really matters the most. Like Kawhi and Paul George. Like Kawhi.
I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie.
And a bunch of injuries now.
If the Clippers healthy and the Lakers healthy, I would actually pick the Clippers to beat the Lakers. But I just want to see it because we should have been solid 2 years ago, and we need to see that shit now. I would pick the strippers to beat the Lakers though. They just got a better overall team.
I don't want to see that. Laker fans and West Coast, they want to see that. I ain't never want to see that.
Have y'all seen the
because they don't want to be healthy either. Never.
Have y'all seen the Clippers' record against us in the past few years, yo?
All right, but come on. Hold on. See, we gotta put context to that. A lot of those games, either LeBron nor AD played. And
a lot or a few.
Context towards that.
A lot or a few.
But like, shit, you gotta look at the strippers ain't had their 2 guys. The strippers been without their 2 guys. The strippers ain't been 100%. They playing with their bad girls, really.
How many times the Clippers beat the Lakers this year?
All 4 times.
Every single game.
Yeah, every single game.
How many games Kawhi played?
None.
So there you go, ball.
We got. I think. Don't we got one more game?
And that's why they scary because I'm hearing PG.
I don't think so, Felicia. I don't think so. I thought y'all already played all the games.
No, I think we got one more to play with them. I believe.
Got one more OKC.
No, with the Clippers.
No, I think we played.
No, they played 4 times.
We played 4.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Let me check. It's only 9 games left.
Yeah.
Let me check the schedule.
That Sunday game is gonna be big though. That Sunday game is going to be definitely big.
Yeah, they tied up now, right?
Now, what it will ball us like, because think about it, you guys gonna have to play each other the first game any damn way in the play-in. So that whatever happens Sunday, it's gonna determine who gonna have the confidence heading into that one game. You don't want to give a young team that don't know better confidence that they could beat y'all ass in that play-in, and then they keep trying to tease Zion may come back. Y'all ain't got no answer for that big motherfucker. He big, he out of shape, but he's still a big motherfucker. That still ain't got no answer for that.
No, the Lakers don't. They done with the Clippers, but they got to play the Suns one more time.
Yeah, both those.
And they got to play the Nuggets twice.
Yeah. That's why I think.
But by the time we play the Nuggets, Suns, and Warriors, AD should be back.
But I think LeBron. I think they gave LeBron that rest though. Because y'all want to set the tone to let the Pelicans know, man, we don't give a fuck. We 9-0 team. We gonna beat y'all ass when we play y'all. So I expect LeBron to come out firing. I expect that. So.
I really feel like we're gonna fucking smack the Pelicans.
But to be real, y'all fuck around, let them Pelicans win Sunday. Y'all might be in danger not to make the damn playoffs. Let them win Sunday and get some confidence. Y'all motherfuckers in trouble.
Then they got to play the Mavericks.
Yo, is B.I. back yet?
Nope,
he's not back yet. He's still hurt.
B.I. ain't even back yet.
With the Lakers, I mean, their schedule is kind of tough, but
shit, it is tough.
It is tough.
But the ones you're asking LeBron to beat him by himself without AD is Pelicans twice, Jazz, and Mavs. Jazz, LeBron already beat him twice without AD, I believe, and then the Mavericks, that's going to be a tough game. And then the Pelicans twice, which shouldn't be difficult.
No, it's go. If y'all losing them Sunday balls, I'm telling you, man, that's something y'all don't want to do. Don't
every game is difficult for the Lakers, brother. Come on now, every game is difficult.
Don't give a young team. Don't give a young team like that confidence, man.
But really though, all these young teams got confidence against the Lakers. Cause they know they can take that shit in there and hound LeBron. Cause they know 9 times out of 10 Vogel ain't playing the white, bro.
Yep.
Y'all know CJ McCullough always play good against the Lakers for some damn reason.
He be
that motherfucker always play well against them. I don't know why.
CJ be stepping up, bro.
And they talking about don't nobody want to see the Lakers in the first round. People's like, I think the Suns want to see them. Suns giddy about it.
Oh well, the Lakers want to see the Suns in the first round too.
Nah, that's a lie.
AD, hold on.
That's a damn lie.
That's a lie. They gonna destroy us.
Anthony Davis would have never.
And I don't even want to say it.
For some reason, I feel I'm very confident against the Suns.
I don't know why.
Sounds stupid.
Did y'all not?
I don't know why.
They way better than what they was last year. They way better.
How are they way better?
And they got JaVale McGee in that hole.
Oh my god.
They deep. They deeper. They play more. They play better as a team. Devin Booker got better. Miles Bridges stepped up.
All those players got better.
They got all those young guys improved. All of them. Even Cameron Payne wild ass improved.
Yep.
They all confident.
Cameron Payne been a problem, man.
And they don't need one guy to go off to win. They just beat you. That's the worst part.
Nah, that's how well balanced the roster is, bro.
Like Memphis is real balanced. They can beat you with, Ja Morant ain't played. They still winning by 30.
But they 15-2 without Ja, or 13.
Crazy.
I'm saying
they coach don't get enough respect. Whoever that coach is, good lord.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about the
Memphis coach?
Yeah.
They got
a young coach too.
Yeah, he's young.
It's that
one
culture,
thing about
man.
Memphis, they got a great front office, man. They got a great GM. They got a great owner.
Mm-hmm.
They've been making the right decisions for years. Really, since Hubert Brown first came to the Grizzlies, they always been a decent franchise ever since then, and they always make good choices at coaches. Look at Lionel Hollins. One of the best. Shit, I don't know why the Lakers didn't make him the damn coach, but hey.
Where they get banged from? Why this guy dropping 30, 29, 27 every night?
He was there last year.
Oh, okay. He wasn't starting though, because the other guy was starting, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Hey, but Herm, I got a question for you, right? Being a Grizzlies fan. To me, it looks like Dylan Brooks jacks up too many shots. They play better without him. What's your opinion on that?
Nah, I think we still need him though, because that's our best defender. That's our best perimeter defender. So you always need a guy that's gonna give it 110% on the defensive end, which he does. This nigga was trying to hold KD some possession. The nigga try to hold Kyrie some possession. You can't stop neither one of them motherfuckers, but he was giving effort. And with him, you want him to be aggressive though. Because once that motherfucker on, he on, and you really can't stop that motherfucker once he in the zone. So you really don't want him to stop being aggressive. Now, how we go incorporate Bane, Brooks, and Morant all at the same time?
Mm-hmm.
That's something to be seen. But I think it's gonna work though, because Memphis they're a great team. They together. They happy. They playing hard. They playing hard on both ends of the court. They're very physical, well coached. Memphis gonna be a team of the future, and they're gonna be a threat, man. Like I see them going to the Western Conference Finals this year. That's the ceiling I got for them now, making it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, same. I got them in the Western Conference Finals.
Who?
But they very deep, Memphis. They very deep though.
No, you got them
deep.
You got them going against the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals.
I got Lakers, Memphis in the
But that's a tough ass road.
No, because Memphis is in the second seed. Lakers will be playing 8-1. They wouldn't meet up into the conference.
Yeah, hey, let's just say y'all do get lucky and go to the second round. You know, Golden State might be the 4th seed.
Oh my God!
You know, Golden State kind of losing on purpose right now. They might be the 4th seed now.
Hey, Herm, I don't think they losing on purpose. They losing games.
Draymond calling them out post game and
shit. You just think they got exposed and teams exploring them now?
But that's the problem. They get exposed every year.
Whenever Draymond start calling out the team like that post game, that shit ain't on purpose, bro.
No, that's not. Yeah.
What the last game when they blew out Philly? What game was it?
They lost against Miami, I think.
They beat Miami.
Man, they beat Miami last night. Jordan Poole went the fuck out.
It was the game before last.
Okay.
I think they had lost.
When they lost to the Orlando Magic. They lost to Orlando Magic the game before that.
That's Draymond Green role, though. That's the best part about him, calling the guys out, standing on their head.
But he's the glue guy.
Right.
Draymond is the glue guy. He's the one that puts everything in his perspective place. He keeps everything in order. So you got to have him on that floor.
Right, and it's like they got that system. Let let him play loose and free.
Yeah,
let Steph play loose and free. Let him focus the defense, hit certain shots, and we got to and then the bench if they guys can stay up. That's the key. Will play like an all-star? Well, he play like he is disappear.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all now though, Golden State success is gonna be relying upon. Will Klay Thompson get back to himself, or at least close to himself? If Klay keep being up and down like this, I don't see Golden State getting past the second round. I don't see them getting past the second round if he don't get close to himself. Right. He's been up and down, so
I don't think he's gonna get close to himself this year. I mean, I don't think it's gonna happen because it's too much. It's too much. You got to get in the flow of the game. It's the same thing.
I think another summer him working on that game would be all right though.
Right. It's like I think with AD. I don't think AD is going to be fully healthy this year. If he's not playing now, he can't be fully healthy. He's been out for a month. And Bron is not fully healthy. Bron probably needs a scope of his knee, man. When Bron said that, it's probably aggravating. It's not like he's just playing. It's aggravating.
It's that knee, but then
it's not. No, I mean, when you get older like that, you play at a high level. You playing at a high level though. Yeah. You got to get that shit drained and shit. So think about it. When you old, you gonna get a lot of knee drain. You gonna have to drain that fluid out them motherfuckers.
Right.
And I bet you this summer he gonna get a procedure done just for this shit.
Yeah, and it's amazing because my knee had to be drained at 19. So I can imagine it's just amazing. But I know it's not he's it ain't gonna stop him from getting those points and stuff. It's just I see him frustrated. He cannot move like he wants to on defense. You can pull up, like an old guy never loses jump shot. That's the last thing to go. they can go out there wide open, hit them shots. You know how the league is. You wide open half the time. Where they got little guys sticking Bron now on the wing. He shoot right over somebody like that. Somebody 6'5", 6'4". They're not gonna block his jumper. Yep. But I think, so that's why I don't like when what you call talking about. He see the Lakers getting to the final. I don't see them as healthy.
Nah, we ain't. It's not our year.
Not this year.
Miss Felicia, what you think? What you think the Lakers need to do in the offseason next year? I know it's gonna be kind of difficult to make certain moves, but what you think they need to do though?
You already know her. The first thing is to get rid of Coach Vogel.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing.
I totally agree.
Yeah, that's the first thing. I mean, I actually like the Jazz coach. I mean, I don't know why he would want to leave Utah.
Mm-hmm. What's his name?
Quinn Snyder.
Quinn, yeah.
I don't know why he would want to do that, but if he
might be tired of Utah.
It could be, but my thing is like if his name is up there for like the Spurs, because that's where this all came from, is that Popovich was the one that pointed at Quinn Snyder to be his successor.
He do come from that culture tree,
Becky Hammond's supposed to be.
Nah, he do come from that culture tree.
She went to the WNBA. She's
a
highest paid coach in the WNBA now.
I thought he had a female assistant on his.
Yeah, she left. She coaches.
She a head coach now. Yeah, she a head coach now.
Yeah, she a head coach with I forgot the name of the team, but she's a head coach over there. But if we can get Quinn Snyder, I'll be all for that. But I would definitely keep like our young pieces, like Stanley. I would keep that
Gabriel too.
Yeah.
I would keep that Gabriel dude. And of course Austin Reeves. I would definitely keep them. I'll try to sign Monk. And then, depending on what we can get for Westbrook, but it all depends whether or not do y'all think that, with Westbrook playing a lot better than what he was, because this got to be his worst season ever.
Yeah.
Right now, like these final games, if he keep this up, do you think the Lakers would keep him and just let that 1 year run out? And because I personally believe that if you have a better coach with a better offensive scheme, he's going to fit a whole lot better with that coach rather, than Vogel.
I think so too.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a matter of course, they probably going to, look out there and see what we can get for him. And if we can get some really good pieces for him, definitely do the trade. But if not, I'm going with a coach that can probably put him in a better situation.
I would get rid of these advisors too, yo. Too many niggas in Genie ear.
Yes, and I was one of them persons that was like, you know what? I don't think Jeannie Buss should trade. Should sell the team. But if what's happening now, if this continues, she need to, because what she's doing right now is not good for her father's legacy.
I think y'all need to somehow do like a 3 or 4 team deal somehow and get Russ back to OKC and trying to see what assets you can get to replace Russ, man. I think that would be the way to go, so Russ could ride out to the sunset and this damn career with the team he got drafted by. Because I don't see nobody really wanting that man like that.
Mm-hmm.
But
he's going to be better for another team, though. Yeah. But a lot of people say I cap for Russ and all this or that, but we looking at one bad season of his entire career. You can't call him a bust or whatever they calling him now because of this one season. He's still a top 75 player, first ballot Hall of Famer. He still did something that no other player has did outside of Oscar.
And I hate to say this too, but I think Elder may be right because niggas would tease me with this shit the whole time, beginning of the season, especially Elder. This might end up happening, man. AD may get traded to Chicago, because I don't think we go pay Zach LaVine.
No, no, I don't think Zach LaVine shown he worth max
It's
money.
looking like it.
So I think the Lakers might trade AD, and they might get Vucevic and Zach LaVine. They might get both of them motherfuckers just for AD.
It's possible.
No,